going. Everybody say hi to the live viewers.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Always, I'm going to copy this, post it in the VC. Anybody who has the computer capacity to open the stream and run it with the tab muted, not the stream muted, please do so. The extra watch time really helps. Shit, I have to edit everyone. Live now. Send. Okay.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yep. Yeah, I just posted the link in the YouTube posts. Promote something. Post. Everyone go. Post. Yeah, everyone.
Oh my gosh, I just heard me say that. That was crazy. I turned the stream on and I heard myself say it, and I was like,
Live now. All right, I think that is all the servers. Oh no, I've got one more promoted. Okay. Right now, awesome. Thank you guys all for coming. Everyone in the group who is watching, make sure to drop a like on the video. Leave a chat or two in the chat box. It helps with interaction, and it helps boost me in the algorithm. Everyone watching live at home, make sure to drop a like. If you're not already a sub, make sure to drop a sub and leave a comment as well. Hop in chat and leave some messages. I'm gonna echo.
Yeetus.
Ah, there you are. Perfect. I was just.
I did it. I just did it just before.
Yeah, I was just messaging you. Perfect.
I saw you type.
Echo. I just said to everyone else, if you could, open the stream, mute it. Mute the tab, not the stream. Leave it in a separate tab. For watch time, it'd help out a lot. And make sure to drop a like as well.
There you go.
Thank you so much,
I
buddy.
didn't even have to mute the tab. I just muted it in my audio filer.
Yeah. What? Yeah, just as long as you don't physically mute the YouTube stream. That's the only thing that if you do that,
Gotcha.
your view won't count, sadly.
The whole view?
Yeah,
or like
your
the
watch time, all of it. Your view and watch time won't count.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's bad.
It's really bad because if you jump into the stream, right, and then your view, and because you showed up and you left within 30 seconds or within 5 minutes, it makes me look even worse in the algorithm. It makes my video look like shit.
It also works like that on Twitch.
Yeah, correct.
Oh.
Yes.
If you mute it, you don't get any channel points because you're not watching.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you have to mute it in a different. You have to find a way to mute it without muting it in the actual thing itself. All right, we are all here. Donovan, Echo, Tharn, Ivyn, Garrak. We all are here. Before, I see 4 live viewers. I'm not sure if everyone in the group is the only one watching. I think there might also be some other people watching, but regardless, while you're here, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I thought my girlfriend was calling me. She's not. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's session. Gonna start the recording, and as always, when I say your character name, please introduce who you are. Echo Xerix, Donovan King, such and such. You know everything. And then afterwards, introduce your character, your name, your class, and then if you don't already have your subclass, whatever subclass you're gonna be. But if you have your subclass, what subclass you are. Echo, obviously, yours. Go ahead and explain. That you're switching and everything, and then I'll explain how it works within the actual story and how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a sec because I'm not sure if I'll do it now until next level. I'll see. I gotta check with something real quick.
Okay. Because obviously you won't be Drake Ward until level 3, so you'll probably just be a regular
Yeah,
ranger.
which is why I potentially said about.
But regardless, it probably would be best just to do it now because this is the perfect time story wise, since the shrine and everything just did what it did.
Yeah. All right, then I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. All right. With that, starting the recording in 3, 2, Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back. All right. Well, hold on.
Cut that one out.
Scrap.
Take two.
Restart that.
Cut.
Yep. Quick restart on that. Yep. Cough that one. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with another episode of Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak, episode 4, where to cast of adventurers, as always, with top going from here. As always, we have the dominating Donovan Willows.
I am King. I play Donovan Willows. He will be a celestial warlock.
From there, we have the ecstatic Echo.
My name's Echo. I play a Warforged, currently Druid, which is going to be changing into Ranger this session.
Hello, my name is Austin, and in a little bit, I will be hailing a Tempest God.
From there, we have the ingenious Ivyn.
Yo, I play Ivyn Felisar. He's a Tabaxi Artificer who's going to become an alchemist at some point.
And last, but certainly not least, the most tenacious Tharn.
Hi, I'm Kun. I play Tharn Ironclad. He is a fighter and he will be a Echo Knight, I think the name is.
Correct. And he is a Goliath of Hill Giants.
And he is a Goliath of Hill Giant descent.
And with that, we hop into another day's session where we left off last week. Some gruesome events had occurred. The party, having left the dwarven ruins, made their way back to the canyon to exit the area and return to Phandalin, only to be ambushed by a woman named Heather, a succubus, who was quickly gunned down by the true assailants and problem of that episode, which were the corrupted orcs, led by Captain Uruk, who brutally and mercilessly slaughtered each and every member of the group one by one until only Ivyn remained. Ivyn running back inside the dwarven ruins, attempting to find help or concoct some sort of plan. But neither would occur because he would swiftly be taken captive by the dark god that dwelled within the ruins of that place. Abathor, the dwarven god of greed and war, would then capture him, taking him deep within the ruins, showing him horrifying sights. The two dwarves who were excavating the place, Finn and Fen, having been decapitated and their eyes removed, replaced with gems. And then being offered a deal, he could either suffer the same fate or be his avatar, begin gathering power for him. Ivyn quickly accepting being a cowardice cat and taking a level into cleric of the trickery domain. The rest of the group, however, didn't face such a growing experience, and rather the opposite. They were each slaughtered and dismembered by the evil, corrupted orcs. And after that, their bodies and souls became corrupted, and they were then locked into their own bodies, becoming a third corrupted. After 2 more deaths, their characters will become permanent enemies working for the opposition, and they will have to make new characters. From there, they made their way back to Phandalin, and was rather drunk to forget this awful experience. That is, except for Echo, our Warforged Druid, who, after facing such a fate and becoming corrupted, decided to go speak to his goddess, trying to find a location of immense holy energy, finding the shrine of the old god of laughter, and inside meeting a man dressed in white robes with long white hair. After talking to this man and being rather impressed by his magic, and then suddenly disappearing, Echo made his home within within the shrine. The whole place becoming overgrown and filled with nature, just like himself. Him falling into a deep slumber where things would begin to happen. All right, made it through that whole thing without coughing. Good. Which is where we will pick up today's session with Echo. Echo, front line and center.
Yup.
We will be switching scenes to go to where you are. Hold up. God of Luck Shrine. God of Laughter Shrine, not God of Luck, actually. All right. Echo. You reside within the shrine of the God of Laughter, now overgrown by nature, filled with energy of your god Deep Celestius, trying to make it more habitable and comfortable for you. You plunge into a deep meditation, not needing to sleep, obviously, because you're a Nature-Forged and only needing to meditate, or not even needing to meditate. You don't need any form of, sleep or anything, but meditating being what you do. You fall into a deep state of meditation, your mind swirling with thoughts of the ocean, the nature, preservation, and the hunt. And it's at this point that you realize that you're not suited for the task that's ahead of you, that your days of dwelling as a large lumbering protector within the forest is not what is best to stop this threat to your god of nature, this unholy evil that threatens to corrupt the lands that you have been commanded to oppose, to destroy by your lovely god. And because of this, your body begins to change. The wood begins to crack and creak, changing, becoming smaller. You losing a bit of your defense, but suddenly your arm growing this new longbow, much larger and more powerful than any of the small crossbows or bows you could form before. And as it, in your mind, you see it form in this deep state of meditation, you pull back on the viney bowstring, it pulling taut until you let go and it firing forward with energy unlike anything you've seen before, a new gift from your god. But at the same time, you realize that while you used to be able to take quite a punch, that is no longer the case. Your shape has shrunken, and you have gone from being 8.5 feet to 7.5 feet instead.
No.
Haha, midget.
You've gotten significantly smaller.
So
I don't worry, I'll kick some ass.
you shrink by a single foot, but you also become more agile. Your legs being more nimble. You see in your mind, in this meditative state, you're able to jump back and forth a lot easier. And you hear the call of something in the distant, Echo. Something that draws you very near. The gem in your chest, the gem in your chest begins to glow a vibrant color. What color does it glow, Echo? This, obviously, you know what this means, right? Do I need to message you?
Oh.
Okay, good.
I thought for a second I was like, what the fuck is he on about?
Okay, good. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I ever actually chose.
Time to choose.
But I guess fuck, I'm on the spot now. I don't know.
Most of
What's your favorite
Like I said,
color?
you don't have to choose from the ones on the list, the original Drake Warden list. That's the one thing I'll allow you to homebrew about this, is that I hate how restricted. It's only like 4 different types you get to choose from or something.
So I can choose like any
core, as long as it's a core. It's got to be for it's as long as it is a core, yes, then yes, you can choose it.
I'm gonna pick. Ooh, that one's a.
Shifting from gray, white, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then it finally lands on.
Dude, do you know what this reminds me of, by the way? This reminds me of when you're picking your lightsaber color in Star Wars.
Yes, I know.
But anyway, as the colors shift and change, it turns into almost a purple, like a kind of a dark purple hue. That shifts between dark purple and like sort of a magenta. As he can feel some sort of psychic energy whirling through him.
All right. And with that, you then see around you the area that was once your black void of your inner mind begins to change, resembling something strange. Purple. I assume you chose amethyst.
I chose whatever psychic damage is.
Psychic.
I think that's amethyst.
Hold on.
I could be wrong.
Let me check.
Ow! It's a gem dragon. Well, I think. Well,
I believe so.
unless technically, unless we're going for that one that I sent you before, which was psychic. I forget what it was called.
Hold on. That would be.
Oh, I sent you something. I don't remember what it was. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, it was it was the amethyst dragon.
Amethyst. Okay, so amethyst dragon. Okay, so yeah, the mental realm around you, the black the black begins to suddenly change. You know, the inside of like an amethyst crystal, when you open one of those geodes, it looks all sparkly and it's like a dome of like those sharp, jagged purple crystals. Your whole mind around you begins to take that shape. A large, thick stone form dome begins to grow around you, and then from the outer layers of it, these jagged spikes begin to extend, reaching inside until the whole thing is sparkling and glittering in a beautiful purple. You hear the call in the distance and the beat of the gem in your heart as you hear a dragon's roar. While this happens to echo within the shrine of the god of luck, other things happen over here within the tavern. First things first. The fog over Donovan's room fades as Donovan and Gwendolyn lie side by side, her having forgotten to leave the next morning, and awakening next to him. And the first roll of today is made.
What needs to be
No.
played?
She feels a bit sick. She awakens shooting up within the bed, quickly leaping to the floor. Donovan, you're stirred awake by this, and you see her darting out of the room and quickly running off downstairs. You hear some doors open, and then you know she is now outside, as you can kind of hear her outside your window. It's at a bit of a distance, but your perception being rather high, you know, your heritage and everything, you hear her begin to vomit before. As Donovan, your patron gives a wicked smile.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna just let it ride. So
Donovan.
Donovan's gonna.
Yeah, you're stirred awake, so what do you do?
Oh, he's just gonna get up and go downstairs.
All right. You get up, leaving your room, heading down the stairs and into the tavern. You turn the exit way to see Raven staring at you from the bar, very, very angry, with a furrowed brow. She
She's probably pissed.
slams the drink she's holding down on the table, and she walks her way over to you, and she grabs you by the collar. Make a strength save.
I'd love if he fails. Please fail.
I hope I don't fail because if she helps me, shit's about to get wicked up in here. You said strength save?
Strength save, correct.
Apologies. Give me one moment. I need to pull up my
Please
sheet.
nat one. Please nat
Make
one.
sure to roll an owlbear as well.
Yes.
If you roll a nat one, I'm gonna fucking die.
Joke's
Or
on
you.
you guys. 1 second. What is
Oh.
that?
By the way, Orphan, I'm gonna send you a picture of a reference for what my character looks like now.
Oh, don't worry. I already edited it in Photoshop. I edited your
Ew,
current one.
uh,
I changed the colors and everything of your current one to make it look right. Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
I like that better.
You like that better?
I like that a lot.
That's bad.
I like that a lot better.
Don't forget to change the image name.
Keep trying to if you can keep going, try to get a full body image, you know, like actually head to toe, so you can actually match with everyone else.
Yeah. Okay.
But fuck yeah. I didn't. I was
That's
just
too
gonna
I'm
make
not
yours
gonna-
purple in Photoshop for you.
But
Mate,
should I tell you the funny thing is, I've got I pay for ChatGPT.
Okay, all right,
so-
cool. All right, so
Oh,
Donovan,
here we go. Oh,
I
Donovan,
got
you,
two, but wait. I'm not gonna take that because I can burn a luck point.
Also,
I
this
have
looks
the luck point.
yo.
Did you really
Orphan,
burn a luck point right now?
That is crazy. Luck
Absolutely.
point is devious.
I love that Xerix,
also,
by the way.
Also, Orphan, yeah, bro, that looks so fucking cool, doesn't it?
I fucking
look-
love that. Yeah,
He looks bigger in that picture, if anything.
I know. I'll just have to make your tokens a little smaller to adjust for it. All right, put that into downloads, and then I'll fucking
There we
crop
go.
that. What's your save DC?
The second one was a 13.
Yeah, and what's your plus?
No plus.
right.
0.
She rolled higher than you.
That's fine.
So she grabs you by the collar, and you are powerless to stop her. You give a little bit of a fight, but she has you she is shaking you, and she looks you deep in your eyes, and she says, "What did you do to her? Did you poison her? You filthy fuck, huh?"
No, I just.
I'm assuming you want an honest answer, so I'm gonna just be honest. I didn't poison her. At least not with a standard poison. It's it came from me, let's say.
She looks at you confused, and she shakes you. What is? Stop speaking cryptically, fucking idiot. What do you mean? Speak plain.
Sex. Very intense sex.
And you see her ball her fist before she opens it, and hold on. What is your AC?
10.
10? She hits you. She slaps you, and she deals exactly 1 damage. You feel the sting
Nice.
on the side of your face. And it burns a bit as she points to the open doors outside where Gwendolyn is like standing, vomiting her guts out. And looking at the vomit, Donovan, you see it's pitch black, like goo.
Oh
He-
no!
He's
'Cause you've-
absolutely confused.
No. Okay. I imagine if because we.
Oh,
did
you got her
the
pregnant.
deeds- No. Imagine you did the deed, and because you're infected with that like soul thingy.
Oh
you
shit!
Just fucked her.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Quite literally.
I was
Oh.
thinking more along the lines of him being a celestial patron, Warlock, and his fucking celestial patron didn't
Oh
like
shit!
it. No.
I didn't know corruption could be spread like that.
It's
Oh.
sexually transmitted.
It's
Sexually
basically- It follows. Oh.
So yeah,
Anyway.
she points to Gwendolyn vomiting. What do you see?
What do I see or what do I say?
What do you say? Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna look at
shit.
her and say, "Well, that's new, and you only get 1 slap, so don't hit me again."
you see her just fucking. She's angry. She lets go of your your collar, and she begins to walk over. And as she begins to walk away, she turns and she spits right next to your foot, not landing on your boot, but like right next to it. As she walks out, and she grabs onto Gwendolyn, and she begins to hold her and tell her that everything's gonna be okay. As she tries to console her, as Gwendolyn just continues to vomit black, and black.
When is this?
Interesting.
Like, what time of morning is this?
It is like early morning, like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. Sun is
Oh,
just
I got
rising.
a hangover. Yeah, no, I'm not waking up.
I need to go find Ivyn. That's what Donovan's gonna do.
All right.
Do you just go bang on doors?
Oh yeah, no, because you went up there first. You didn't know. Which
Yeah,
room
you
it
were
was in.
you were the last person asleep. You don't know who's awake.
Yeah,
And
I
all-
mean,
Yeah.
theoretically, he would just start knocking on doors.
Yeah, Ivan knows exactly where Donovan's room was.
I mean, if he beats on my door, then I guess I don't wake up, but I like open the door to see who it is.
Yeah, you open your
Uh.
door, Grok. You said you opened your door, hearing the noise and everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he's coming to bang on the door, yeah, I open it. I'm like, what's going on?
Donovan, you said you're banging on who's banging on whose door? Sorry, I'm a little.
So Donovan said he was gonna go around just banging on the doors because he doesn't know which one Ivan's in.
Okay. So yeah,
if
being the first room, Donovan, you walk up the stairs in the first door. Yeah, you start banging on Garrak's door. Garrak, you're awoken quickly by this. And what do?
I open it.
All
And
right.
I open it very confused because I thought we were supposed to have a good sleep.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking for Ivyn, and he'll just move on to the next door.
I mean, I'm like, that's it, okay. And then fuck it. I close the door, go back to sleep.
Garrak, and you try to roll. You try to go back to sleep. Roll me a d20. Donovan.
I was gonna say I probably won't be.
Donovan, you continue walking down the hallway, banging on another door, finding no one to answer. Continuing down, banging on another door, finding no one to answer. You make your way
Oh
to the-
shit!
Yeah,
Oh, that's-
18.
Grok, you passed.
18 on the sleep roll.
You passed the fuck back out.
I was
Oh,
drunk,
no.
so I could definitely see that.
So yeah, and then Donovan, finally making your way to this door here. You knock, and Ivyn, you're stirred awake.
Yeah, he would be like mid-REM, so he's very, very dazed. He sits up on the edge of his bed. I'm coming in just a second. Gets his like cloak sorted out, puts his gloves on, pulls the hood over his head, feeds his ears through the holes in the hood, and then cants the door slightly to see who it is. Seeing that it's Donovan, opens it up a little bit wider. How can I help?
Come with me. I need you to help me investigate something.
Potion related?
Yes, it's biohazard related, so it could be potion because it doesn't seem to be natural.
He'll nod his head, reach into the drawer to pull out his very thick book. Slots that into his backpack before slugging it over his shoulder. I'll lead the way, I suppose.
Okay, and they're gonna go back down to where Gwendolyn is vomiting.
Yeah, cool. Let me move myself down. Ooh. Forgot that there's like you can walk into walls in this. You can't walk through them.
Yep.
Yes.
So Ivyn, you make your way downstairs, and you see the open doors, and outside you see Gwendolyn vomiting black goo just over and over. It's just continuously coming, like sludge and slime spilling from her guts. Raven holding her hair and looking very frightened at her state.
At this point, now I get up and go get some water.
No, you the fuck you don't, Garrak. You are still passed the fuck out now.
Damn, I'm still sleeping that hard.
You rolled that well.
You are,
You
yeah.
got even
Yeah.
willingly wake
Yeah,
up.
you
Why
are.
is it that I always roll so good on like the things you don't want to roll?
Yeah, you try to go
Okay,
back to
I'll
sleep
take
and you
it.
succeeded. Yeah, you're passed the fuck out still. Someone
Damn.
a loud noise or something sporadic is going to have to either stir you awake or someone's going to have to awaken you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
I
was
just figured I'd wake up because I felt sick.
Is Donovan followed me down, I assume?
Yes. Yes, he has.
Undoubtedly.
Very nice. First of all, seeing the sight, he is incredibly disturbed. He looks away for a second, trying not to throw up himself
You
before
should
he
get
gets like,
this type of sight if you're an adventurer.
what was that, Donovan? Sorry.
You should get used to this type of thing if you're going to be an adventurer.
Yeah, I know, it's just not something I expected to see this early on. He gets a piece of fabric to cover his mouth and nose as he approaches to get a better look at the sludge, and he wants to try see if he's seen this anywhere before.
Roll a medicine check for me.
Very nice.
Well, he does that. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if the sludge is magical.
Roll plus 1d4. I am guidancing myself if that's alright, DM.
Yeah, that's fine.
Booga booga.
This is where I wish I had proficiency in it, but I do not. So that does suck.
I would have helped you, but I'm not there, so.
Oh, that's. I assume I didn't get helped with it, so yeah,
No.
6 total.
Yeah,
fair.
looking at this, you have no idea what this is, Ivan. And as you try to get, it closer in to inspect it, Raven quickly shoos you away, knowing you're one of Donovan's friends. She's like, "Get back! Can't you see she's fucking busy? It's not the time to play doctor."
How else is she? How's she gonna get better? He sort of like murmurs. He's not as confident speaking with newer people.
She looks at
Like
you. And
barely audible.
she looks at you and she sees the vials and everything around your waist, and she says, "Oh, forgive me. Are you a doctor? You have quite a lot of potions and vials and such around your body. Do you think you can help her?" You ask as if you say that like you have maybe the possibility of helping her. Can you? She looks at you with a little bit of hope in her eyes.
He reaches his hand to scratch the back of his head as he doesn't maintain eye contact with her whatsoever. Sort of. Maybe if you give me a closer look, I might be able to.
She says, "Oh yes, I'm sorry. Please come closer." And she holds Gwendolyn's hair and she says to Gwendolyn, "Here, Gwendolyn, the cat is gonna help you. He's gonna make you better."
He will, first of all, very quickly look at Gwendolyn's eyes
You see that.
and the surrounding area.
Yeah, you see that there is nothing like what you have seen around yourself, not yourself, but your fellow party members.
The
There's
others,
no
yeah.
there's no black, but her eyes, the pupils, they are violent red. Blood red. Where you remember Gwendolyn's pupils to be gorgeous, gorgeous blue.
Would it be too out of character to ask for a religion check? I would.
You could make it, but I don't think you're
fine.
very good at them. You could try though.
I mean, his intelligence is high. I'm just trying to think of whether or not 'cause he's more like a science guy. Like, I would definitely make a religion check here, but I might let Donovan do that instead. Actually, in the meantime, is there periods of time between her vomiting where she's not vomiting?
Notice that she's beginning to struggle to breathe with how much she's constantly vomiting.
You know, I have a high history. If you want to wake me up, because we had talked about it before.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Donovan's there as well.
Yeah.
So I think if we got more people on it, it might be quite nice. What he's gonna do, get he's gonna make a healing potion, and by that he's gonna cast Cure Wounds. Seeing how that reacts before asking Donovan to watch over her whilst he gets Garrak and then hopefully get more eyes on it. He'll also go
It's
and wake up Farn if Farn's still around.
It's so fittingly perfect that you're the one to cast a spell upon her. As you do this, Ivyn, you mix your potions together, imbuing your magic with some powders and some herbs into a vial. You shake it up, and you quickly give it to Gwendolyn. You kind of help her hold her head to the side to where the vomit is coming out, but you can get something in as well. And as you do this, everything goes black. It's like suddenly you're in the abyss. You blink and you're there. And in front of you, you see a woman. A woman with a woman with pale skin, pointed ears, and a flaming halo around her head. From her back, and a long, spiky whip in her hands. She wears a black cloak, and she looks at you. She quickly disappears and is suddenly behind you, holding your chest, reaching and wrapping her pointed fingers and arms around you. And suddenly, boom, you hear a loud thudding voice from above, as a voice that you had forgotten is suddenly remembered. Abathor speaks, saying, "No, child. He is mine. You fallen angel, fly back to your own place and lay your hands off my prey. Begone, Zariel. Leave my realm." And as Abathor says this, not Asmodeus, as Abathor says this, suddenly Zariel's hands are quickly pulled from your chest. You feel screams. You hear her banshee-like voice beginning to turn into an echo in the back of your mind before she's suddenly gone. And you're pulled back to the real world, looking at Gwendolyn. She's now looking you in the eyes. And for the brief moment you saw Zariel looking into her dead black-red eyes, you now see that same feeling within Gwendolyn.
He will immediately sort of like scamper back and actually push Gwendolyn. As his he's trying to catch his scurry, so pushed by Donovan, and
as you begin to make your way up the stairs, Ivyn, suddenly a voice in your head, not Zariel's screams, but a commanding voice that told Zariel to do something, begins to disappear. It's fuzzy and then gone. All you can remember is Zariel being pulled away from you, leaving these scratches in your body, and then suddenly being back looking at Gwendolyn.
But Gwendolyn still resembled Zariel.
Yes, but I'm saying at the stairs. Yeah. This is when you reach the stairs, and then everything begins to fade, and then it all is just gone except for Zariel, the memory of her.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it's suddenly like pieces are missing, like you've forgotten bits of information.
Okay, no, I got this. So the first few steps is just like fud, 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 and as it starts to fade away, his pacing slows a little bit. His breath starting to fix itself. He is less scared. He's more confused, trying to remember irrememberable information, but he keeps trudging up the stairs. And finding himself at the top of them, he'll he'll knock on Garrak's door, trying the handle,
Yeah,
as well.
you find the door was definitely not locked. Garrak was so shit-faced, and you actually helped Garrak to his room, and you figured leaving it locked behind you wouldn't be the best idea. And
It might scare him.
you open the door very easily, and you see Garrak just me 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 just passed out, drooling all over his pillow.
Oh, fair enough.
Sludge.
Ivan's breath, still filled with panic, starts to simmer a little more. He definitely makes sure to be calm before he will lightly shake Garruk's shoulder.
I was gonna say, don't come in there panicked.
Yeah.
I still
Ivyn.
like
You do make a poor choice, however, as you walk all the way over to Garrak's shoulder. In your panic and in your forgetfulness, you
I get punched.
didn't realize that there was a pool of vomit directly next to his
Oh.
head, and you go stepping right into it. And as you don't realize this until you already begin to shake him, obviously awake, when suddenly he turns his head, waking up and vomiting all over your feet again.
I was gonna say that's there.
His cheeks swell up as he quickly puts the fabric back towards his nose as he closes his eyes and prays and hopes that this is just a really bad dream.
But sadly, no amount of hoping and praying can refute the fact that this is indeed reality. He has just vomited all over his friend's legs. Sitting up in bed, what do you say, Garrak?
Oh shit. My bad. What's going on? What's up? I thought you were gonna take a break.
He shakes his head, and as he walks towards the door, ushering to follow the sort of squelch, and he brings one of his hands, one covering his mouth and nose, the other pulls down his ears so he doesn't have to listen to the atrocious sound of the squelching on the wooden floorboards. He gestures for Garrak to follow, and he will very quickly point down the stairs.
So yeah, Ivyn, you make your way to the stairs. Garrak, you quickly following him, and him pointing down to the stairs. And you seeing, looking down the stairs, you can see the doors open outside the tavern, and there seems to be two people standing there, vomiting over and over and over again. You quickly...
Yeah, so what? She got drunk. What's up? What are you trying to show me?
He removes the flannel from his mouth and nose and says, so you go have a look quickly.
And you make your way down the stairs, and you
Oh,
that's when
shit.
you then see it, Garrak. You finally you become floor level with the ground outside, and you see the vomit is just pitch black sludge, just vile, evil shit. And as you look at it, your religious background, your time as a cleric, you're instantly able to tell that there is unholy energy within that vomit.
I immediately go over there and drop a not a sacrificial, a ceremonial robe on her.
You do this, and
I don't cover her, but I just like lay on her back.
yeah,
Just to like.
she begins to scream over, like her, like as if her skin is
Like
burning.
a burn?
Like
Like a burn?
Yes,
Or like...
exactly. Like her skin is set.
Oh, I pull it right back off.
Yeah, and,
I walk back up to Ivyn and I'm like, bruh, we're fucked.
yeah. You look as you kind of walk away from her. You see your eyes kind of catch each other for a second, and you see her pupils are just blood red.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. There's something in her. We're fucked.
Could you go wake up Fawn, please? We
Yeah,
need someone who's gonna be strong enough to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go read up more of this in a book, see what she could be possessed by.
All right, Garrak. As you
I go knock on this door.
As you go to get Tharn, we cut back to Donovan. As Donovan walks back up, feeling, probably a little bit of guilt, some.
I yell down to get him some water. I'm like, you get her some water.
And Donovan, roll me an Arcana on the sludge.
Okay. Let me see if he has any Arcana bonuses. Or if I made him. Oh, he does. Sweet.
Oh, I have so much. Oh, damn. I was gonna say if you didn't, I did.
You would undoubtedly probably be better for this, but
What are you at? I got a +4.
he has a +2.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, let him do it first.
All right, so Donovan, looking at the sludge, kind of inspecting it, yeah, you see some evil energy radiating off of it, some very sickening magic.
What the hell is this shit? This is not.
And you see that, looking at it, Donovan, this magic feels strangely familiar.
This isn't making sense. Why is this magic feeling familiar? Is it Gwendolyn? And he'll call her to like look at her.
She looks up at you, and you see her pupils for the first time today. Blood, a wicked smile. As then she begins to vomit black goo all over her dress.
Raven, do me a favor, back up.
Raven, looking at you, she's gonna need a persuasion at disadvantage for that.
Oh, question: if I fail to persuade, then can I then intimidate?
You could try.
Okay, just curious.
Persuasion at disadvantage and the
You
intimidation.
gotta think about it. She whooped your ass.
Yeah, the intimidation's also going to be a
you really think
disadvantage
you
too,
can
though. Yeah, they're both going to be a
Ah.
disadvantage because she did smack the shit out of you.
If I would have
Easy.
retaliated, she would have been murdered. uh, struggling to be a good character.
Hey, ego can do a lot of stuff, man.
That is your character flaw, Donovan. That's your whole character flaw. So,
That's just me just vibing here currently.
I'll to y'all in a minute.
Oh, I know that. Oh, that is.
That's a natural one.
Nice.
So, yeah, Donovan, she looks at you and she says, I am not going anywhere away from her, and I'm not letting you anywhere near her. Spitting at your shoes again.
Oh, I tried being nice. How far away from me is Raven?
Like 2-3 feet.
Okay. Well, Donovan's just gonna walk away like a couple feet, tell him back, and just be like, yeah, this goes beyond any sort of niceties I can spare at the moment. And he's gonna Eldritch Blast her.
Oh God, don't kill her! God damn! Hold up.
You fire your Eldritch Blast, and Gwendolyn's hand shoots up, catching it. Looking at it, her vomit instantly stops. As her jaw begins to unhinge like a snake, cracking, you see her skin begin to tear open. As she takes the Eldritch Blast, still holding it, the energy radiating in her hand, and she eats it, swallowing it, and becoming stronger. The vomit completely stops. As she looks to both of you, Raven, scared beyond belief, because not only was she just attacked by you, but Gwendolyn her skin is ripped up, her face is bleeding, black blood just dripping down her jaw, her teeth now looking gnarly black and jagged, her eyes going completely black and red as she just darts, and she just begins to run, booking it at a speed you can't even comprehend, Donovan, and like an animal lunging to the ground on all fours and disappearing into the forest.
At this point, I'm going down the stairs.
Oh, for
and
sure.
being like, what the fuck did you do?
Let's go back to you. Actually, let's come back to you
Okay.
waking up Tharn real quick. So, cutting back to Garrak, you thud onto you knock on Tharn's door, and what do you say to wake him up?
Yo, something bad is fucking going down. Gwen's fucking possessed.
Tharn, you awaken to hear this. What do you do?
Kind of short.
That's happening, but that's actually very scary.
Tharn, you wake up and you grab your axe and you quickly sharpen it with a whetstone that you were using the night before to sharpen your weapons before you went to bed. And you jump to the ground and you thud over to the door. And what do you do?
I'll just ask him. Okay, what and where is the issue?
Alrighty, let's go downstairs.
Garrak leads you downstairs to building where you see Donovan staring in shock at something just happening. Ivyn, you're standing at the top of the stairs kind of watching Tharn and Garrak walk past you. Do you walk down with them?
I think he's just trying to process everything that's happening at the moment.
Alright,
Did
so
he see what was going on outside, by the way?
Yeah, you can
So
you can see a little bit outside, but you can't quite see everything clearly. So while both Garrak and Tharn see everything happen exactly as Donovan sees, you just see Gwendolyn suddenly grab something and like, you know, and then suddenly dart off. You don't really see everything completely. You don't see her face. It's a, it's a little bit of a weird angle. But Tharn and Garrak, you see Donovan shoot this Eldritch Blast, her catch it instead of it hitting Raven and eating it suddenly becoming stronger, more maliceful, like evil energy radiating off her body. Her jaw ripped to bits, the black sludge blood dripping from the open ripped skin like Joker's wounds, and then she darts off, leaping. Anyone has any time to do anything.
So I told you to get her water, and you shot her with a fucking Eldritch Blast.
Hey, that ain't important right now. The bitch ate my magic.
I told you some crazy shit was gonna happen. She's possessed.
No, that goes far beyond possession. The bitch, first of all, she caught my magic, okay? That's impressive in and of itself. Secondly, she ate it.
Okay, so it is a creature consuming the magic. So eating it makes sense. But she caught it? That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy.
We're just using something weak physically.
Where you going?
You see Raven slowly walking past all of you, her eyes just glazed over, very, very out of it. She makes her way over to the bar and standing at the door, she knocks on the door of the bar, or the door behind the bar, and speaking as her regular voice rather than pretending to be Gwendolyn, she calls, Pops. Gwen's gone. And for a long time, like about a minute, there's just silence before you hear sobbing on the other end of the door. It sounds like maybe someone's back slam up against it and then slowly drag to the ground before thudding, sitting on the floor. You hear a broken man's voice calling out for his daughter, but also saying how sad that he is that he is too afraid to leave his room to even see what has become of her. Raven turns from the door and stands at the bar, standing at the bar as well. And what do you say?
I'm so sorry. I promise we will save her. We will go back and get her. Because obviously the thing doesn't want to kill her. It ran away. It obviously wants to gain power in some sort of way or something. It's not trying to kill her. So we are going to go find her.
She looks at you and she gives a weak smile. She says, well, if you're gonna if you're gonna go after her, you can at least handle some other business. And she points to the bounty board. She says, Umbridge Hill. That's the direction she went. See if maybe the magic woman, Lily, can help you. She might be able to create some kind of potion to... I don't know. I don't know anymore.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Thank you for everything.
And
You fed us when we were down. You gave us drinks when we were down. Hell, you gave us a place to stay. You don't need to. Thank you.
And
Also, I just realized, is no one in the party gonna mention, hey, where the fuck is the big tree guy gone?
Oh no!
No, I think we
everyone
kind of
knows.
knew where you
Yeah.
went, but we are probably still surprised that you're still gone.
Oh yeah. You literally left right after she said the shrine is there, and then you turned around and left. So they obviously they know you're just chilling at the shrine still, and it's still a pretty early morning. It's kind of they're probably all like, very tired. They don't even want to be awake yet. So
Fair enough.
so she
I
looks
did
at
throw
you.
up like 3 times before I got up.
She looks at you, Garrak, and she slumps over the bar, resting on her elbows as she just begins to wipe. Just cleaning nothing essentially. Ivyn, you've had you've had some time to process, and after that, what do you do?
Is there a bath in this tavern? It's been puked on like 5 times now.
No, there is no bath. However,
It's gonna be a very smelly cat.
you remember that there is a public bathhouse that was talked about that you can go visit.
How bad does it smell?
Oh, it's bad, man. It's real bad. It's real bad.
Okay, never mind. I was like,
It's like
maybe it's
mixing throw
bearable.
up with sewage.
Oh, okay. He will.
We should probably all go to
slowly-
the bathhouse.
Yeah,
I need some
probably.
water anyways, because I have the worst hangover.
He'll slowly trudge down the stairs.
Slosh, 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 slosh.
Basically. I assume you ever heard what the barkeep said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll give a slight nod in agreement, hoping that because that's where he wanted to go initially. So he's quite excited to see what it's like, but he looks down at his clothes, and we'll say let's probably say mostly to Garrak, but then obviously slightly directing it to the other two. Not really looking them.
Looking at Raven, Ivyn, you're suddenly a flash in your mind again of the only thing you can remember of the strange occurrence, seeing Zariel's face, hearing her name. Do you say anything about this?
Oh, her name was mentioned?
Now you're unable to recall whose
Yeah.
or how you even really remember, but you heard Zariel, be gone from my child, and then suddenly she was gone.
Got you.
That's when she was pulled away from you. You feeling her claws rip into your chest.
Because obviously I knew as a player who it was, but then I didn't know.
Speaking of which, the claws, are those visible to us? Like, did it do any damage to his actual clothing?
He
Clothing,
doesn't.
I
His
would-
clothing doesn't look like it has anything, though. Ivyn feels these wounds still.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, got you. Cool.
All right.
To answer your question, no, he will not.
All right.
Just because he doesn't want to cause more issues for the party at the moment.
All right.
Bitch caught my magic.
Donovan standing, looking down at his hands. Just the bitch caught my magic. Take a funny
That
dice.
was my exact headcanon.
Take a funny dice, Donovan. Take a funny dice.
Doing funny dice now?
Oh, I haven't explained the funny dice system to you guys yet.
No, you
No.
haven't, but I
Oh,
assumed it was
so-
inspiration.
Son of a bitch.
Orphan, you little bitch. Fucking. I was like earlier before, I was like, oh, are we doing silly dice? And you were like, oh, no, we're not doing silly dice, otherwise you would have given me one.
Oh, did I say
Let's
no?
not
Hold on, did I say
Yeah.
we weren't doing them? That might be
Yeah.
my
See-
damn.
We aren't doing silly dice, we're doing funny dice.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Starting this session, I will introduce the funny dice system. The funny it'll be a d6. You get whenever I say you get a funny dice for making me laugh by doing something that I think is funny in character. And this funny dice it's rather than inspiration, you can add this d6 onto any roll you make. So say you want to increase a roll, like you roll a 12 and you think that's not going to pass, you roll a funny dice and you add it onto it, and then I tell you the outcome.
I got Scamassed out of a funny dice
I
then.
know you'll be funny.
My character's not the funny type.
Eh,
It's like the player's funny, but the characters.
Oh, I'm not funny either. I'm just kidding.
Shut up. All right. So yeah, you take a
Alright.
funny dice, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Tharn, hearing Donovan say, "The bitch got my magic," he will say, "Next time, cast some stronger magic, child."
Shut up. Shut
Just some random fucking patron in the bar in the back of the corner is just like, you got fucked.
No, everyone in the bar is just in a state of shock and awe. Everyone is very confused and scared, frightened of what just happened. Garrak, you walk over to the bounty board and you grab the bounty that she just mentioned, called Umbrage Hill. It reads, the local midwife, an acolyte of Shantae named Lily Gwyn, lives by herself in a stone windmill on the side of the hill a few miles to outside of Phandalin. With the dragon sighting becoming more common, it is not safe for her to be alone. Urge her to return to Phandalin. When she's safe, visit me, Great Harbin Wester, to claim a reward of 25 gold pieces per person. You grab the bounty.
I look at it and I read it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't too hard.
You walk over to the rest of the group, kind of gather together. We suddenly switch scenes, going back to the shrine. Just give me 1 second.
Hello, did my Discord just, or is everything?
I hear you.
Alright, cool. Everyone just went.
Yeah. Everything gets silent. Happens.
That's fair.
All right. Sorry about that. We come back to the shrine where we see we see the overgrown the shrine of the god of laughter. Now, full of trees, vines, nature, all of the kind of, is brimming with natural energy. And where Xerix had laid down, or not laid down, but had sat to meditate on a bed of nice soft grass and soil, you now see a wooden cocoon and a giant orb where his body sat cross-legged meditating is now this kind of pill made purely of wood, and it begins to crack, break, fall apart, and then hold on, give me just a second, everybody. Forgot to do this. As it begins to break apart, the sound of a happy dolphin begins to ring out throughout the entirety of Phandalin. All of you hearing it back at the town, the town tavern. You hear coming from the shrine where you all know the sound of what most of you, I assume, don't really even know. Tharn, you have never heard this noise before. Donovan, you've never heard this noise before. But Ivyn and Garrak, you both growing up on the coast, you know this noise, the sound of a dolphin. Just doing its happy chirps in the distance, and it calls to you. All of you, I assume, begin to head to the shrine. Correct? After this happening.
Oh, I believe that they're probably gonna head there anyway, pick up Echo, and then. go
Yeah,
to
just all the more
house.
reason for yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Ivan definitely picks up the pace. He usually knows that loud sounds usually means not good stuff.
He's just dead on the ground when he enters the room. No, I'm just
Yeah.
The god's just mocking him.
yeah.
One second.
But yes, Ivan definitely hurries the pace.
All right, 1 second, guys. Just getting the new image in for him.
Oh yeah, new image. Let's go.
All right. So, all right, and
Got a
as
canonically made shot.
the shell begins to crack and crumble, and he begins to emerge from his cocoon. You all approach. Hold on. The shrine of what you know to be the old god of luck, now used by only a single man as some kind of study hall or such. And
Wait, I'm sorry. Is it luck or laughter?
sorry, laughter. That's out of luck.
Okay.
I am walking around in awe. I'm just looking at all of the books and all of the.
Oh no, it's not
other
you.
data
So
and
yeah,
information.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
As you approach,
Oh, it's just a shrine.
as you approach the shrine, you find the doorway to be completely sealed with vines.
Oh.
You are unable to go inside. Looking at it, it seems as if Echo has changed this place. You can see vines making the building almost stronger and more sturdy. And this big wall in front of you, made of sturdy vines and wood, is keeping you all completely blocked off from the inside. However, inside Echo, you emerge from your cocoon, looking better than ever. All of you, as you see this this wall in front of you, what do you do? Do you call out to Echo? Do you knock on it? What do you guys attempt?
Is it too thick to cut through?
Thick for sure. It's they're thick
Oh,
vines.
yeah,
Yeah.
Then I
Would-
guess we just knock on it.
Yeah, I
We're
would
like,
just see if Tharn
hey.
would do anything first, because I know he didn't get a lot of screen time last session. If he wanted to do anything.
Yeah. So Tharn, you see this thick wall in front of you. Garrak steps up to it, starts slamming his hand on it. Hey, Echo! What do you do, Tharn?
I will basically just grab my longsword and start prodding into it, wanting to get in.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Strength check. That is.
Can I throw a curveball in here if he fails?
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Okay, that's let's see here. That's 1d4, right?
1d4 for guidance, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, we're all rolling freeze when we need it, mate.
Yeah, Tharn, you take your longsword and you stab it into the wall, trying to break through it, and you hear your steel clang against something very hard, much stronger than wood, and you pull your sword out to see that where you did cut through some of the wood, there's a layer of crystal behind it, a bright purple amethyst.
Anyone know what this is? I mean, I know you're all pretty young, but I have no idea.
Tharn, you know exactly what this is. You look at it and you're fucking from the mountains. You see these kind of geodes all the time. That's a damn amethyst. Why the fuck is it here? You have no idea.
Could I get a scraping of the amethyst?
Oh, yeah.
You
Like,
attempt
if
to,
something
Ivan,
got
you take like a small knife and you try to break a piece off, but as soon as it comes off, it just turns to dust, just weltering away.
This isn't the amethyst I'm used to.
That's
Is
for
it
sure,
not the
Tharn.
amethyst
Yes,
you are
you
searching?
you are able to say for certain that this is not what amethyst is normally done, to your knowledge.
Can I message him?
that
I
would
have
be fine.
message. Could I
Who else?
use message to wha-pow to echo?
Who has the sending stones?
Oh no!
Echo has both of them.
Well,
Uh,
well, I have message, so I can do 120 feet.
Uh,
Which is line of sight as
Garrak.
I
well.
think it's of line of sight.
Yeah, Garrak.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You don't need to
Yeah,
bother,
it's-
however, Garrak, because as Tharn.
No, it says it can go. It says it can go through 1 foot of stone, metal, or wood, and
Yeah, but
thin
it's
sheets of
probably-
lead blocks.
This is probably thicker than the feet.
Also,
Yeah.
yeah, that as well.
Regardless,
Okay, yeah,
the
that's fair.
sound of Tharn's sword stabbing into the amethyst rings out as a vibration within the inside of the shrine, stirring Echo awake as the cocoon entirely falls apart. And Echo, you unfold your legs, looking to your body, the gem in your chest now brightly lit up. Where it used to be dormant and gray, it is now vibrant purple. You hear your allies outside of the shrine calling to you, and the sound of sword steel clashing against gem ringing, vibrating out through the entirety of the shrine. You look to where it used to be nothing but natural, filled with bushes and trees and vines and nature. Now there's small geodes of crystals coming out from the cracks of the ground.
Does he hear us arguing that like, oh, I can use message, I can.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Echo hears all of this
He
going
hears us
on.
arguing all that shit.
And Echo, what do you do?
Echo is not actually going to say anything, but instead he's going to start humming a primordial song.
You begin to hum the song vibrating throughout the entirety of the shrine, and everyone outside, you all begin to hear the light sounds of the humming, but in a deep, guttural tone, ringing out.
What are the lyrics to this song, if I may ask?
I don't know, make shit up on the fly, I guess.
Don't look to me. Fucking nope. You just echo the surrounding environment reacting to you. The gems, the geodes lighting up a vibrant color, almost beginning to glow ambient light as all of the trees and vines and bushes begin to flicker green, giving off the most radiant of life energy as all of the vines and all of the gems creating this wall, stopping everyone from coming in, slowly begin to shrink into the ground. You see it in front of you, all four of you, like tentacles whirling around, just shooting down into the dirt before entirely disappearing. Inside is a beautiful sight of nature and of gems. Small clusters of purple crystals all around the floor, beautiful trees and bushes, all lit up with harmonizing green energy, as Echo stands in the center, in front of the shrine of the god of laughter, the giant wings spread out, looking as if Xerix owns them. He's standing perfectly in front of it to where you can see them behind him as if he had those holy wings. A torch risen above his head, lit with a glorious green fire, and before you stands the new Xerix.
Cool.
I stand in awe.
Also, while you're doing this, I'm gonna head to Umbrage Hill because we got a possessed woman on the loose. So Donovan's just gonna give a golf clap and head out of the scene.
Hold on.
Donovan-
We got let us give you the stone first.
Thorn will just stand there in bafflement saying, "Did it just shrink?"
Yeah, you look at him and you definitely realize that he is now about a foot smaller. Still the second tallest party member, because Donovan is actually no, you and Donovan are now tied for height, 7.5 foot each. You are both now the same height. So
Ivyn doesn't notice any difference.
I guess you're.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is that at 8
Yeah.
feet? But this is whatever.
I'm built different.
There we go.
It's
I
because
mean,
of the branches on the head.
Yeah,
They give like
there we go.
extra bit.
All right, that's accurate. All right, there we go. So Donovan, you give a little clap, seeing Xerx's new form in front of you, and you say to Xerx that we gotta hurry though. There's a possessed woman, and then you quickly begin to make your way. Xerx, how do you respond to hearing this? There's a possessed woman.
Hit the amethyst in his body now switches between red and its original, purple color. As it's deciding what to do. And suddenly, you all notice from his body, he creates one of his arms into a longbow that has sort of crystals alongside of it as well. But these crystals are of a different color. They are like an orangey, fiery red, and this bow kind of just gives off a magical energy if you care enough. And he kind of looks at you all and says,
Let us go there.
And you march forward.
You seem less than primordial.
No, he says that in common, right?
"Yeah, common."
Alright, cool. Okay, cool.
And he marches forward to join the rest of the group. Looking at all of you, you all stand together and you all begin to follow Garrak as you lead the group to where you all need to go. Following the directions on the map.
I give up the idea that we should split the stones off.
Oh, that too, yes. Do you guys want to split the stones, decide who gets which stone?
Descending stones?
Well, since I have them, I don't even know who my character probably trusts the most in this group because he doesn't really
The cat.
know anyone like that.
The cat, probably.
The cat.
Well, he definitely is not going to give it to the guy who's gone down twice in a row. Yeah, I mean, it's either between the warlock motherfucker or the cat.
Rock, paper,
So
scissors, let to go.
Yeah, he's gonna basically like make you like draw straws basically, but with twigs.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. Xerx puts up his hand, and two branches begin to extend. One branch extends to the warlock and one branch extends to the kitty cat. And both of you, I'm going to make a hold on. Please, high or low? Which one of you wants high? Which one of you wants low?
Hi.
I guess I'm taking low.
All right. And it would seem that Ivyn taking the low is what plays out better. I rolled a 42.
There you go.
Boom.
Ivyn, you break off the branch, and it's a longer branch than that of Donovan's. And as you break off the branch, suddenly a stone wrapped around with vines wrapped around it begins to extend off of Echo and goes over to you, and then you're able to take it from him.
He takes it within a heartbeat. Can he keep the branch?
Yeah, you can keep the branch.
Perfect. He hoards the branch away in his collection of things, and then he puts the sending stone away as well, giving it a few pats without
looks fun.
activating it.
Awesome. All
I was gonna
right.
say, you know what's funny?
Is there a shop in
He's-
this town?
What's
He's
it, Derek?
essentially got a body part of mine in his inventory.
I mean, that's kind of what he does now. He just kind of collects it.
So, before leaving, would you guys like to stop? There is the clanging of metals, and the bustling of shit. If you would like to go to the shop.
I
course.
do have a question though, DM. I have a certain magic item, the bow that I bought, but I'm not 1000% on what the fuck it means. So if you could explain this a little bit better to me.
What do you
it'd
mean?
be Fantastic.
Go ahead.
I'll send it to you.
All right, cool.
What's the bow? Out of mild curiosity.
It is called the Candle Flame Longbow.
That's sick. I've not heard of that before.
It's a new
that
one
uncommon?
from Griffin's Saddlebag. Yeah, it's uncommon. It
Oh
does
yeah.
it does an extra 4d6 damage if you roll the same number on both d20s when you make advantage or disadvantage.
Ooh.
Well, that's cool. What part don't you understand?
I've got so it says while the candle is lit, this magic weapon deals an extra 2 fire damage to any target it hits with a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
The candle's flame lasts until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or you to drop or stow the weapon. If you roll the same number on both d20s when you make a ranged attack roll with advantage or disadvantage, using this weapon while its candle is lit, the ammunition becomes flamey, whatever the fuck. The arrow of bolt flies towards the target and explodes, destroying the ammunition and dealing 4d6 fire damage to the target instead of the attack's normal damage, or half as much if the target of the attack roll was less than the target's AC. The fire also ignites flammable objects within 5 feet.
Arm being worn. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just making sure. Would this, for example, if for example someone had elven accuracy,
Mm-hmm.
would that if I made an advantage, would triple advantage and I got 2 of the same on 2 of those?
I don't.
dice,
This campaign does not have triple. There's no stacking advantages in this campaign.
No, elven accuracy.
No, elven accuracy does that.
Oh, okay. Allows you to stack. Okay.
It allows you to re-roll one of the dice once.
Okay, got
which,
you. It's technically.
I mean, yeah, if you got 2 of it, because how elven accuracy works is you're re-rolling it, so you choose the highest dice. So yeah, if you got 2 in it, it would work.
Yeah, that would count. Yeah.
But also, you're not an elf, so I assumed.
Yeah,
That's
I was
probably
just
gonna
genuinely
work.
curious, and I don't know because this doesn't have a limit.
A limit?
4d6 extra fire damage.
This property can't be used again until the next dawn. So after it happens, it can't.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't happen again until
Yeah.
next dawn. Yep.
It's still 4d6 extra damage on top.
It is
of
pretty nice.
It's not on top of
It
it replaces.
replaces.
So it's not on top of it
Yeah.
Oh
replaces.
yeah, I mean true, but that's still an extra
Yeah.
it's still 4d6 versus 1d8.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Yep. All right. That's okay.
I got a long more question about that, by the way. So when I get Drake Warding, can I put my dragon's extra damage on that attack as well, or I would assume
On
so, 'cause
top
it
of the
goes-
4d6.
Yeah.
Up to you, DM.
I believe so. Yeah. We'll have to decide when we get there. Okay. We'll cover
Alright.
that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, Garrak, you begin to lead the way down the Miner's Trail, heading towards Umbridge Hill. So the whole.
Oh, I
group-
thought you were going to the shops.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yes, the shops
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
Correct.
Up
Correct.
time.
Yeah. You hear in the distance that there are 2 stores. There is a store that seems to be, you just hear shuffling, people coming in and out. They're carrying more average goods, and then in the distance you hear the clanging of metals. The sound of smithing. So I'm saying there's a provision store, and then there's a weapon shop. What are you looking for?
Question DM: can we
Both.
use health potions as a bonus action?
Yes, but you have to roll them rather than getting the full HP.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
full
so,
HP,
Yeah.
but if you use your...
Can we visit both?
Sure. Which one do you guys want to go to first?
Let's do provisions.
Well, I was gonna go to the
Um,
blacksmith.
I mean, there's nothing stopping them going to...
I don't
either
care either
one
way.
at
We
the
could do
same time.
blacksmith first too.
All right, let's do votes. All right, so let's just go one by one. Hold on. Let's just vote. All right, starting at the top. Donovan, what's your vote? Blacksmith or provision?
Blacksmith.
Okay, Echo, blacksmith or provision?
Blacksmith.
Garrak, blacksmith or provision?
I guess we're going to blacksmith. Yeah.
This is a democracy, which means we will be going to the blacksmith. And then I almost opened the provisions map.
So we're doing blacksmith, open division.
Indeed. All
Brilliant.
right. You make your way to a very large, luxurious building. Outside sits a cart full of supplies. You see iron bars of steel, wood, hay, planks, all different kinds of things for crafting and such. And the doors. All right, there we go. All right. Before you stands the door to a building that is labeled Lion's Shield, a large crest sitting on the front of the door of the title, a shield with a lion, and it is very luxurious. The handles sit below his roaring mouth. What do you all do?
Gentlemen, before we go in, do me a favor and let me do the initial talking. I think I may have an idea to get us to the VIP section a lot sooner.
Are you gonna shoot your magic again?
Really though, like he's gonna kill us?
After getting hit once?
Fucking the man or whoever it is.
I tap on his shoulder and I give him what's I just give him guidance. I give him regular guidance.
By the way, so what? You're just dancing in the middle of the store.
That would be. I would bring them to VIP if they started like breakdancing in the middle of the store.
I mean, technically, if that's performance, according to DM Zorlink, he could probably do that, but no. He's going to walk into the store. Who's the clerk?
Also, whenever someone ever makes a guidance check, I just think of this. And if you look in the VC text chat, I just think
Oh,
of
let's
this
have a
video.
look at this.
I
Oh
think of this
yeah,
video every
that's the
single
video
time.
that I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guidance isn't subtle.
All
Yep.
right. So, how do you all approach the building?
I'll wait
In
for
a
him.
calm, smooth demeanor.
No, I'm just going to
I'll
walk
wait
in.
for him. I'll wait for him.
But yeah, no, I let him go first.
I'll follow behind him. Or any intimidation factors.
All right. So, who is opening the doors?
I am.
I guess Donovan should open the doors, but we'll follow behind him.
All right. Donovan, you grab onto the double doors of the Lion Shield coaster and swinging them open. A large, luxurious floor room sits before you with a orc man standing behind the round center. It's like a bar table essentially. A lot of goods and stuff sitting behind him, ready for sale. He's currently writing at some papers, planting seals, and handling business. And when you open the door, he doesn't even give you a look. To the left, there's a fireplace lit up, blazing, making the warm very nice, while the rest of the outside of Phandalin is cool with the weather coming down from the icy mountains. Behind him, there's various goods and such, furs and food supplies. Nothing too luxurious or crazy. All of the high-end stuff stands in the center area where it is all kept safe by the man. And at his side is a large great axe. This orc is bigger than even Tharn, standing at 11 feet tall.
Woo!
Damn.
You're bigger.
Yeah, why not?
You also notice that this man wears glasses.
No, nerd.
Alright. Well,
By the way, I'm gonna actually introduce myself here. And my character's gonna kind of peer over the sides of whoever's standing, in behind, and he talks in Orcish because he knows Orcish, and he greets himself, and he says,
Wouldn't mind recording some.
Donovan's just gonna facepalm how everyone just agreed to do one thing and completely said fuck it immediately.
The orc man doesn't even respond. He seems to be too busy working at whatever he's currently doing. Donovan, you faceplant, and then you immediately take the opportunity to step up and initiate what you initially.
Step up and drop a pouch of 50 gold beside the man on the table.
This gets the man's attention. His eyes perking up from the pages he's working on. He looks to you and he says, good sir, my pardons for not greeting you upon entering. Please, what can I do for you?
Donovan's gonna pick up the gold and bounce it in his hand, almost juggling it, but not really. and he's gonna say to this guy, "Would you prefer to speak in common or orcish?"
He responds first in common, "It matters not," and then in his own tongue, "But the tongue of my people is all."
Well, he begins to speak in orcish. Then, well, since we will be having business between us, I would grant you that respect.
Very well, speaking still in
I start to
Orcish.
walk in and go along.
Donovan will continue to speak. He'll say, me and my companions, we have adventuring to do, as I'm sure you could tell, but we don't need the average adventurer's equipment.
He looks to the rest of your group, going from the orc standing at your side, Garrak, to the tree man behind you, the little kitty cat hiding kind of in the corner, and then the large Tharn standing, looking at you, finally seeing someone bigger than himself, first ever. Probably a little shocked at this too. And he says, "Well, Coaster of the Lion Shield Trading Company, we are based in a city a few hundred miles to the east, but that matters not. As for the equipment you may be looking for, I can assure you we have all the standard gear, light armor, heavy armor, medium armor, and basic weaponry. But if you're looking for something special, well, you may need to sign."
Can I make an insight? Can I make an insight check?
I
to see
start
if
to
it's a
giggle.
scam?
I do it very quietly, but I start to giggle.
Can I make an insight check to see if it's a scam?
Go ahead, for sure.
I've got a +8 to insight.
What the?
It can't help if you roll a 1.
Yeah, new ranger allows you to get expertise on something you have proficiency in.
Oh, yeah, of course they do, yeah.
So they stole that from Rogue.
Yeah.
Well, Ranger is just rogue.
That is a 19.
You can tell that there is definitely some strangeness to his words, that he is not telling the full truth. Though, as to what, you're not quite sure.
He's gonna relay that back to whoever was speaking to him originally.
Okay. As he hears this, I'm assuming he'll like either whisper it or like say it in primordial to try to like avoid from understanding. Okay. As he says this, Donovan will tap his hands on the table in front of him lightly, and he'll say, "This VIP services, what does the sign up entail?"
Well, if you become a member of the Lion Shield Coasters VIPs, you are able to access special gear and trinkets that are only available to those with such status at any Lion Shield facility throughout not only the Sword Coast, but all of our beloved Forgotten Realms.
But what do these entail? That's the question.
May we see what kind of things we will get access to if we sign up to the VIP service?
Well, normally it is not permitted for such a show, but I happen to have an item here that is just about to go into the back rooms. Let me show you it. And he reaches to the pile of stuff behind him and he grabs a sword, pulling it out of a sheath. As he does so, it ignites in fire. Holding it, he looks to all of you and says, "This is called the Flame Tongue. A beautifully crafted sword that ignites in fire, not only giving light in the darkest of places, but also igniting your foes in flames. Items like this and more list. However, we have a unique system. The only items you get to see depend on this. And he puts the flame tongue back in the sheath and setting it down. He pulls out a box, a lottery box. And there's a button on it and a little slit in it. And when he presses the button, a little piece of paper comes out with a number on it. This number correlates to what item you have the ability to purchase for that day. He explains this as such. It is a random lottery. You will still have to purchase the item if you would like it, but you get the option of having 3 a day. The first lottery is free, and the continuing 3 cost 1 gold apiece.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's a pretty cheap VIP status.
To
Okay.
to gain access to the lottery and VIP system, you first must purchase the VIP pass, which costs 25 gold.
Now it's starting to sound like a.
Yeah, I
Sounds
was
like the
gonna
battle
say
pass.
it's like hey, you can buy this game, but you get to buy the actual game in the game.
It's
Yeah,
DLCs.
that's exactly what it sounds like. So you
Yeah.
gotta buy Game Pass to play it.
Thorn will ask.
Ooh.
I
I'm sorry.
ask him if he buys products. Does he buy stuff or does he just sell?
We buy as well, correct? Yes, if you have such.
I have a chain shirt. How much would you pay? How much would you pay for that? Just chilling in my inventory.
Let's see here. Chain shirt. He looks it over. You hold it out for him, right, so he can see it.
Yeah.
Inspecting the quality. It's in good condition, correct? It's not torn up. or
Oh, I
anything.
haven't even worn it.
All right. He says, "Well, with the cost of this," and he begins to calculate some numbers in his head, "I could offer you 30 gold for it."
I'll take that.
All right, you put it down, and he reaches down under the table and grabs 30 gold from a chest and gives you 30 gold for it.
Thorn will ask the shopkeep if it's also acceptable to buy it in items.
Huh? What do you-
Like if I spend 25 gold pieces in items, if I could also get the VIP pass.
Oh, no. Sorry, Thar. Big man. It is 25 gold pieces just to acquire the luxury VIP pass, which is usable at every Lion Coaster facility.
Can I try to use persuasion to bring it down to 20? Can I be like, come on, let me do 20. I just gave you some shit. Like, let me do 20.
I normally I would allow this, but he laughs at you because he looks at you and says, I'm sorry, son, but you're not persuading me to go any lower. And he holds a finger up at the sign. It says, VIP members get a higher sell price, which means you could have gotten even more gold
No!
for your shirt if you would have just first signed up to be a VIP.
That's
No!
Seeing as you're not scrupulous to even look up at a sign, there's no such way you're persuading me to lower the price.
It's so high up there. It's like, what? How is anyone? Darn, could you see that sign?
Of course.
Echo is just gonna pick him up and like put him closer.
I can't help it that you're small.
Shit.
Thorn 25 gold then.
All right, you walk up, big man, you slap 25 gold on it, and you say to him, give me the VIP pass. And he fucking looks at you, he takes the gold happily, and he reaches underneath, grabs out this nice, elegant, plated steel. It's like a rectangle. It's about like 5 inches long, 3 inches wide. He puts it down, and then he asks for your name.
My name is Tharn Ironclad.
Very well, Tharn Ironclad, and he raises his hand, magic beginning to pool into the palm, and then he slams it down on this piece of steel, and it kind of like just engulfs in flames for a second before instantly extinguishing. And as he raises his hands, in this piece of steel now reads Tharn Ironclad, VIP at Lion Shield Coaster. And he hands it over to you, saying, "You can use this now at any facility."
Okay. Following
Can
that, I would
use
like to
message?
first.
I use message to go like, "Hey, Tharn, you should buy me some shit and I'll pay you money."
I can respond back, right?
Yes, you can.
No, wait, can you?
Yes, message you can
Yeah,
respond.
shit, yeah, you
message,
can.
me-
Yeah,
message
you
is a
can.
two-way street. I thought.
Yes, you respond.
you can.
You respond in a whisper that only that person can hear.
Yeah, I'll respond and like, what do you need?
I don't know. Just buy some shit. Basically, what I'm saying is, so I don't have to buy the card. Just use the card, and then if you get some cool shit, I'll let you know.
You do realize the card works for higher sale prices, not lower purchase prices.
I know that. No, but I don't care about that. I care about the magic items.
We can switch.
All right, all
in
right,
D&D. What is
all right.
this?
Okay.
Guard.
Fine. I will ask him if I can buy a halberd and sell my scimitar, my shield.
Holy shit! Wait, I said I gave you guys 3 free common. Oh right, because you also get 2. That makes
You
sense.
gave us 3
Yes.
common
Three
magic items.
common, one
Yeah,
uncommon.
1 uncommon. Okay, that makes sense why he has so many common weapons. Okay, all right. What weapons are you want to selling?
The weapons are the scimitar, the short sword, and the warhammer,
Okay, hold
and
on.
the shield.
Okay, scimitar.
Mhm.
Okay, he says that you can get.
Okay.
Okay, he sells you the scimitar. What's next? I gotta go one by one.
The next is a shield.
A shield? Okay, where the
Yeah.
fuck are shields on this goddamn thing?
You're looking
Shield
for
right
the
here.
prices of them.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, for a shield, you can get 8 gold pieces.
8 gold pieces. Okay.
Okay, what's next?
A short sword.
Short sword, you can get another 8 gold pieces.
Okay. And a warhammer.
And a warhammer. Warhammer, you can get 12 gold pieces.
12.
Okay. Now you're selling armor as well, did you say?
No.
Just that? Okay, just weapons. Okay, perfect.
And I want to buy the halberd.
All right, you want to
Or
buy
a halberd.
Buy a halberd. Okay. Or free ticket.
Or give me.
The
Alright.
ticket's gonna be you want a packet of peanuts.
Hold on.
Also, is this technically our downtime? I mean, I don't know how it works differently here.
No, no, I don't do downtime in these campaigns. Don't get anything like that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay.
I was hoping to open a garden. For the second time for some reason.
All right. So, you take your ticket and you get the number. Let's find out. 56. All right. Okay, 56. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh! You get the number 56. He smirks. He turns around. He grabs a box labeled 56, a small box that fits in the palm of your hand. Opening it, you see inside a deck.
Cock ring.
No!
Oh.
No!
Oh.
That's about to get.
I've heard about the deck, but I've never had it before.
You see in front of you what you don't know it to be this item, but then he speaks saying, "This is the deck of illusions." This box contains a set of parchment cards. A full deck has 34. This full deck has 34. The magic of this deck functions only if the cards are drawn at random. You must shuffle them, and then use an action to draw a card at random and throw it at the ground at a point within 30 feet of you. There are many illusions within this card. However, they remain until dispelled.
Okay. Nice.
That's pretty cool. I buy one of them. I buy one of those cards so I can get these.
This
I'll do a
item
package deal.
Costs 100 gold pieces. But you can put a down payment on it and return with the rest of the gold to purchase it.
They've both got down payments.
They got payment plans. It's important.
What is he gonna? What is he gonna do if we don't pay?
However,
Like,
if you would like to forfeit this item, you can pay for another ticket for a single gold piece.
I'll buy another ticket then.
All right. He puts the deck of illusions back in the box and puts it away. You click. He pulls out the lottery box and you click the button. Being given another ticket, you get the ticket number. Damn it! I need to jump like goddamn 30 pages.
I have a question.
All right, hold on 1 second.
All good.
I may not get lucky in combat, buddy.
Utility.
86.
Gamba, gamba.
It's just a gacha game.
He gives a smirk saying, "This one I think you will like." Reaching back, he grabs a covered weapon with the cloth writing 86. Pulling the cloth off, it is a dagger being held in a holster. He says, "This is the dagger of venom."
Mm.
not bad.
What am I gonna do with a dagger of venom?
You gain a +1 bonus to your attack and damage roll, and as a bonus action, you can weapon coats itself in poison, dealing an additional 2d10 poison damage.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I can't lie.
Yeah.
And they would get the poison condition as well.
You realize I want to purchase a halberd.
Yeah.
A regular halberd you can purchase, but I'm offering your chance at better items first. Like I said, it's a lottery, so knowing what you get is not definitive.
This
True,
reminds me of,
true,
this
true.
reminds me of like one of those random bazaars, you know, like
If you would like a regular halberd, it costs 20 gold. By the way, if you want to buy one just for basic one, he says it's 20 gold.
Okay. And how much is a dagger?
A regular dagger is 2 gold.
No. This dagger. The dagger.
Oh, sorry, 250 gold. It is a rare dagger.
250.
Once again, you can put down payments on them.
That's kind of.
How big is the down payment gonna be?
What was that?
Yeah.
How big does the down payment have to be?
It can be the down payment can be anything. You have been given the rights to this item because of the lottery. So even if your down payment's only 1 gold, they will hold it for you up to a maximum of 50 days.
Cool.
And no, you don't get it. They hold on to the item until you make the full payment. But the item won't be sold to someone else if you make a payment. So the item will be held for you until you complete all payments, for a maximum of 50 days of your last payment. So if you come in, you make a 1 gold payment, and then you leave, come back, and make another gold payment, the 50 days resets.
Okay.
That's really good.
It still takes you forever to buy it, but I mean, they'll hold it for you. It's their honor system.
I mean, it'll only take, let's see here, a couple of years.
Exactly. So,
I paid 1 copper.
I'll first ask around to see if anyone would like a dagger of venom.
as soon as you say that, the box shuts. And he looks at you and he says, "I'm sorry, sir, but none of them have a VIP pass. If you have any intention of giving this item to them in front of me, I'm going to have to put it away. As he begins to slowly put it away, but he's like, he's like, doing his.
Is gonna go over, not intending to buy the dagger, but he's going to put enough money for the VIP down on the table.
All right, so you.
Donovan will do the same.
All right, Donovan, Donovan and Echo, both of you take away 25 gold. Tharn, do you stop him from putting the dagger away?
I'll tell him like my companions here are trying to buy their VIP passes. Is it fine now?
He looks to the two of them and he says, two of you have purchased it. That does make the majority of your group VIPs. I guess I can overlook these two, looking at Garrak and looking at Ivyn. And lastly,
I'm just broke right now.
And lastly, he says, and I thought I could expect more from a brother in green.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it.
He says this, and you kind of meekly look down at your legs, like
I start to feel bad. I'm like,
you touch the tips of your feet together like a little kid, and
I'm doing like the fingertip.
Exactly, and then you reach into your bag and you grab 25. Brother, and he looks to finally Ivyn, and he says, "What about you in the back, Tabaxi? The first time you've been called properly by what you are.
Ooh.
What about you? Will you purchase if pass as well?"
He was kind of just like daydreaming, looking at all the very glittery stuff, so it really catches him off guard. His head shoots towards the. What did you say it was?
He's an orc. He has
okay.
He has not introduced his name yet.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually an orc. Before averting his eyes and shaking his head, no. But he doesn't speak. He's relatively intimidated by his large stature.
Whatever. If you're not going to get a VIP pass, then make sure not to touch anything valuable. As he looks back to the four of you and he says, that being the case, yes, if one of you would like to pitch in to help Master Tharn get his VIP pass, then please. Or not get his VIP, but get this dagger, then please do so now. And he then goes under the table and grabs 3 more of these same pieces of iron and sets them down before turning back away from you, Tharn, for a second, turning to first Garrak, saying, "You, brother in green, what is your name?"
Garrak Stonefist.
A name
Can
fitting.
you actually put a lightning bolt on it too?
Give me an extra gold, and sure.
Yeah, I'll give you one. It's for my god, so I kind of worth
very
it.
well. Since that being the case, then it is on the house. I as well.
Sweet, thank you.
I as well am a man of the cloth. Pointing at his shoulder, you can see he's a paladin.
I go over, I shake his hand firmly.
Yeah, you should.
Good job.
Doing so, he then raises his other hand while he shakes your hand with the other one, and it begins to fill with light and magic, and he slams it down on the iron, and it lights up, and then he removes it, saying Garrak Stonefist, and right between the 2 words, a bolt of lightning from the top of the
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh.
He gives it to you, and then he turns to the wooden man, saying, "You, wooden man, what is your name?"
He says his name in primordial at first, and then he clears his voice, and then says just Echo.
Very well. A strange name for a strange fellow. And he raises his Echo. He then turns lastly to Donovan, saying, "And lastly you, what is your name?"
Well, forgive my manners, but you've been quite preoccupied with my companions, so I would have to ask you the same question.
Very well, very well. You wish to know my name? One fucking second.
Nothing a DM will ever have to do.
Yeah.
Name.
What's the character name?
Can I tell you? There's a spell that is called something law, and you have to give details about a certain thing. So you could look at any random NPC and go, "I need their entire backstory, then name everything."
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
All right.
He's a peasant.
This is Greywind. He introduced himself. I am Greywind Grindelfist. Looking to you, Garrak, saying, "It is them."
What?
Gonna go out and fist some people later? Oh, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up, Donovan.
I am in awe.
Yeah, Garrak.
I'm over here putting my tag on. I'm like, what?
Garrak, yeah,
Look at him.
you look at him all shocked, and you know that the Grindelfist to be a very far-ranging relative of your family. Stonefist being your lineage, Grindelfist being a very offshoot. But this is indeed a distant cousin, essentially, of your bloodline.
How did you get all the way out here?
Well, as I've said before, the Lion Shield Coaster is a company that is based in a city a few hundred miles east of us, the city Yartar. In Yartar,
Oh.
many of us fists still reside. I might ask you, Stonefist, do you come from the coast, correct?
I sure do.
It is good to see.
I'm actually out here looking holy texts on my god, which is ironic, considering that's how this conversation started.
Indeed, little brother. It is good to see you doing well. I am
Same
happy,
as well, same
I'm
as
happy
well.
to see the Stonefist family is still thriving over in the watery lands. That being said, Tharn, you still have 2 more tickets to claim. Would you like to claim them both at the same time?
Ooh, I would like to claim my ticket as well.
Yeah, I was going to finish with Tharn first, and then we'll go to everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And I would also like to ask if you have an what's it called again? A adamantite chainmail.
Is it above a common quality?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't have any above common quality items uplisted. The only thing you can get is with the lottery.
By the way, I don't want to be a grammar Nazi, but it's pronounced adamantine, not.
Oh, God.
Oh, did it say adamantite? Okay. Adamantine chainmail.
Regardless, yeah, they.
Adamantium?
Shut up.
Is that-
Yeah, okay. Then just regular chainmail. And
Alright.
I would like to indeed claim my 2 tickets.
All right. Let me hold on. Where did it go? I fucking lost my place. Oh, here it is. Lion shield. All right, armor and weapons. All right. You want regular chainmail, you said?
Yeah.
That would cost. Oh, damn. Regular chainmail costs 75 gold.
Fuck.
That's fine.
All right.
Can I also give my scale mail in return to lower the price?
Scale mail? Sure, 1 second.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can get 40 gold for that.
Okay, so 35 gold total.
Yep, correct.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
All right. And then, as for your last 2 lottery tickets, roll 2 D100s. First one is a 14. Second
That's
one
nothing.
is a 42. All right, so 14 first. That'll be page 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm just
12,
stupid.
13,
I'm
14.
not.
14. All right, the first one you're probably not going to have any interest in. It's called the Astronomy Archive. It's a brass disc of articulated concentric rings unfolds in an armillary sphere. It's a bonus action. You can use the following spells, which are wizard spells, for you to use while attuned to it. Augury, Divination, Find the Path, Foresight, Locate Creature, Locate Object. This is meant for wizards.
Yeah, so no.
Yep, didn't think anyone here would have any use for that. And your second roll being 42. Hold on 1 second.
I thought we had a wizard, or am I
No, we do not. We have a sorcerer. Or we have a warlock, actually. 42, 24.
Oh, so we got the worst of the 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Go fuck yourself, dog.
You got the next one is called the Balloon Pack. This backpack contains the spirit of an air elemental. and a compacted leather balloon. While you're wearing the backpack, you can deploy the balloon as an action and gain the effect of the levitate spell for 10 minutes. It requires no concentration. Alternatively, you can use a reaction to ball instead. When the spell ends, the balloon slowly deflates, and the elemental spirit escapes and returns to its plane. And it is a one-time use item. This only costs 20 gold.
It sounds so cute. Little area elemental.
I mean, a one-time could be useful. We are going up a mountain.
That's bad.
Not a mountain.
Okay.
Umbridge Hill.
20 gold, you say?
20 gold.
I'll put a down payment of 9.
Very well. He puts the item in. He goes down to the floor. He opens it up where a hatch opens up, and he sets the box inside this hatch, taking your 9 gold, and he puts it on top of that, up top of the box, and closes the hatch behind it. All right. Moving on, he looks to Garrak. Brother, would you like to claim your free ticket?
I sure would.
All right. Claiming your free ticket, you got 19. Awesome. I don't even have to change pages. Ha! You might actually buy this. You get offered the Broom of Flying. This wooden broom
That's so good.
functions like a mundane broom until you stand astride it and take a magic action to make it hover beneath you. At time which it can be ridden into the air. It has a flying speed of 50 and can carry up to 400 pounds, but its fly speed becomes 30 while it is carrying over 200. The broom stops hovering the broom to travel alone to a destination within 1 mile of you if you name the location and are familiar with it. The broom comes back to you when you take a magic action to command it to return, as long as it is still within 1 mile.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm buying that shit.
This
What?
costs 100 gold pieces.
Oh my god, I can buy it flat out.
You want to?
I don't even put a down payment on it. I toss 100 in his hand.
All right, you hand over 100 gold, and he hands over the Broom of Flying. It requires attunement.
Oh,
Add it to your
what?
inventory. It's an uncommon item.
That Broom of Flying is huge, by the way. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Is it like? Do I get the legacy one or just the regular?
No, the legacy, not the legacy one. The 2024. The legacy one goes 50 feet.
Okay.
It's bullshit. No. Where it goes up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Well, it's not
Is it
as
the
good,
same?
but it's still decent.
It's not the same. It's what's the difference? Hold on. Actually, no, it is the same. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way. I read it wrong. All right.
What was the new one?
I feel like when I hold this thing, I look like a witch.
The real difference is you need a command word for the broom.
Oh, so it can still go 50 feet, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you set your command word to
It's
be?
just
Garrak?
this one you don't need.
As you grab the broom, you think to yourself a command word. What do you set it to be?
It's for the Legacy Edition, I mean.
Up,
The
up,
Legacy
and
Edition
away.
has a command.
Yeah, actually. Ooh, that'd be a good one, but it has to be one word.
Oh,
I guess just up.
the difference is the legacy one also doesn't even require attunement.
And the Legacy one also requires the command word.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I have
new
to
one
attune this
doesn't.
one.
Yeah, you have to attune to the 2024 one. So I will say I'll give you the legacy one instead, so you don't have to attune to it.
Okay.
But you need command word.
Yeah, but you do set a command word. What is the command word?
I'm just gonna make it up.
Up. Okay. You think?
Hold on there, Harry Potter.
Do you
Up
think the
made me
word
cry,
up?
Man. That was a good movie.
It was a good movie. I was about to say the same fucking joke.
Hand
All right.
right now.
You have 3 more. You have 3 more lottery tickets. Would you like to claim them, or are you gonna just not? Are you good for? I obviously think you're probably.
I'm
broke.
good for right now. I'm broke as hell.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. He looks to you, Donovan. Donovan, would you like to claim your free lottery ticket?
Yes.
All right. Let's roll your lottery ticket. 43.
Give me something. Come on. Give me something.
All right. $43 is page 3. You get offered the Cape of the Mountebank. This cape smells faintly of brimstones, and while wearing it, you can use it to cast the spell Dimension Door as an action.
Oh,
This property of the cape can't be used again until the next dawn. When you disappear, you leave behind a cloud of smoke, and you appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination. The smoke lightly obscures the space you left and the space you appear in, and dissipates at the end of your next turn. This item costs 250 gold.
Ooh,
that dimension door is so god tier though, because
that is kind of fire though. That's like even better than my broom.
Yeah, because if say we get into that situation again with those fucking corrupted motherfuckers,
You can just like peace.
Yeah,
Like,
and guys, you don't need to sales pitch me. I'm putting down a down payment.
All right, how much of a down payment? It's 250 total. How much you paying off?
1 gold.
Okay, you put a 1 gold down payment on the cape. He kind of gives you an eye roll and a bit of a guttural scoff, but he takes the gold nonetheless.
I add in a coin. I add in an extra 1 gold because I do feel bad for him getting 1 piece of gold.
All right, so he takes the second gold and he adds it to the pile and he puts it in the underground safe, locking it up. All right, you have
my ticket.
you to buy all 3?
How much would all 3 be?
It's 1 gold apiece, so 3 gold total for all 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
give me all 3.
all right, I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll them all in succession. 38, 48, 71. All right, 38 first. You get offered the Bracers of Defense. While wearing these, you gain a +2 to your AC, as long as you're not wearing.
So that Thorn who just sold his shield.
I'm wearing armor.
Oh, you're wearing armor.
Do you wear armor, Donovan?
Oh, I don't.
Exactly. So this is perfect for you. So if you wear no armor and use no shield, this gives you a +2 to your AC. This is a rare item, and this also costs. This does not also cost 250, but this costs 150.
Yeah, we're gonna put 5 down on that.
Once again, he rolls his eyes, giving a scoff, and
Oh,
taking the 5 gold, he puts the Bracers
What
of
the
Defense to the
fuck?
side, and he then goes to your next
This guy's
your
pissed.
next item, 48.
Book, I'm sorry.
All right, he opens a box, and inside is the item Charm of Plant Command.
brother.
He looks over at Echo.
Does 1 second. This fist-sized charm is made from a bundle of dried plant stems wrapped in a silver thread, hung on a leather thong. It is typically worn around the neck or attached to a belt. You can also wear it as a thong. This charm has 3 charges, and when you can use a charge as an action to cast Speak with Plants, to cast Speak with Plants. For the duration of the spell, you also have advantage on or attitude of plants. It regains all expended charges daily at dawn. This item is a rare, but this item only costs 5 gold.
God damn, that's good as fuck.
That is because this version of it can only be worn as a thong. You cannot wear it in any other way. And it must be visible, meaning you have to wear it on the outside of your clothes.
Bruh.
Question: technically, if I was to wear it, technically it would just become wood, right? So it would get absorbed into my body because I am a warforged.
What's
Yeah.
even funnier is
Exactly.
just the fact that he has to.
All right, you buy it, so you pay the full 5 gold.
Yep.
All right, he hands over the item. This requires attunement, and the item is called Charm of Plant Command.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, it has 3 charges, and you can use an action to use a charge to cast the spell Speak with Plants.
Does that mean you can speak to me now? It's fine.
I can already.
Do you put the
speak to you.
do you put the thong on, Donovan?
No, he'll tuck it in his He'll tuck it in his coat pocket.
All right. You tuck it into your pocket, and then moving on to your third item, which was 71. Whoops.
Man.
All right, last one.
We should just call this episode.
It's
Really
like one of
though,
those
like-
filler episodes.
The episode's
We're
called.
just- we're
The
getting-
episode's literally called "Where to Next." It's a perfect episode title.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. The last item you are offered is an uncommon, and it is called the Dust of Dryness. It is a small packet of dust containing 1d6 plus 4 pinches. You can use it as an action to sprinkle the water, the 15 feet, into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is none. You can then use the action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing it to shatter and release the water that it absorbed. An element composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch of the dust makes a Constitution save. An elemental being made of water is if an elemental being made of water is hit with this item, they make a save or they take a lot of damage, like a lot of damage.
So let's say an ice elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it?
This is 25 gold.
Ooh.
I'll take
Even
it.
you can afford that.
This reminds me of those like algae, like water
Yeah.
balls that were tried
Oh,
to
what
make
are they
marble.
called? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The what do they call like the seahorse thing they used to market?
Yeah.
All right, so you paying the full price for it?
Yep.
All right, 25 gold. Dust of Dryness. You can add it to your inventory. The
Alrighty.
uncommon version, Dust of Dryness.
Alrighty.
And that is your last ticket. Looking lastly to the big boy, Echo. Are you ready to claim your free ticket?
Yeah.
All right. Your free ticket is 61.
Also, question: what is the buy price of plate?
Of just regular
1,500.
plate?
Plate armor. Yeah.
Regular
Is it like
It's 1,500 gold
1,500 or
pieces.
some
Yeah,
shit?
1,500. Yeah.
If I get my calculations correct, isn't it half the cost of the price for selling?
No, I do. Well, yes, regular people get half, but VIPs get like 3/4.
Okay, so I have 2 plate armors.
Oh.
Can I sell both?
Can you give me one?
I'm going to say you took those as your free free common items to start.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That was the 2 free ones that I took.
Yeah, definitely not letting you do that because that's me giving you a free 3,000 gold to start, and that's so
Okay.
not fair for everyone else.
Can I? Am I allowed to change one
Yes.
of them then, and then sell one?
I will not allow you to sell either of them. That is too much gold. 1,500? No. You can, however,
Mhm.
change both of them to something more reasonable that you would like to sell.
Give me one.
Or you can
Okay, I'm
you could
just-
also just give one to Tharn too, because I think he would benefit from it.
Oh, Farm would definitely benefit from plate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a down payment, man.
I'll give you a down payment. I'll pay you the 1,500 at some point.
Yeah, you're gonna give me 1,500 at some point to make another clockwork amulet, so I'll sell 2 clockwork amulets.
Okay.
And also a rope. Wait, no, hold on. Wait, is it? Wait, hold on, let me check. Yeah, wait. No. Let me check my.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I will yeah,
Hold on.
that's fair.
Okay, yeah, 3 clockwork amulets then.
So then
This is
you
Farm getting
get
plate.
80, 100, and you get 240 gold. That's fair. I will allow. Okay, you sell those
Trying to
3.
scam the system.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's metagaming, and like I said, you know how I feel about such things.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't pick it with the intent of that.
but that
I-
becomes the intent when it no longer is being used for its
Yeah.
actual purpose, which
How?
is
Why would you even need 2 plates?
yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the first. Here's how it went, right? I originally was gonna go paladin, right? So that's 1 plate armor. right? And I never removed it. And then this second plate armor, it was in case I needed a backup in case something broke my armor because it's not magical.
Oh,
That's actually fair.
Okay.
that's fair.
All right.
Yeah.
So that your free ticket is number 61. Let me see.
Wait, so did I make the most money then out of everyone here?
Currently, yes.
Yes, at the moment.
All right. You get offered the what level of quality is this item? Uncommon. The Dragon Vessel. This vessel can be this vessel is a drinking horn that contains is meant to contain liquid. It is uncommon, so it contains the slumbering property. As a bonus action, if the vessel is empty, you can speak the command word to fill the vessel with one of the following ales. Either ale, olive oil, or a potion of healing, or a potion of climbing. Once this property is used, it can't be done until the next dawn.
I fucking love Dragon Vessel. It is such a good item.
It is amazing.
DM, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Could potentially, because this is a magic item that has different, stages, could I evolve this over time?
I'd say yeah. I'd say we could work something. Since specifically because this is the whole you're fighting a dragon and everything. Like, let's say to get it to the next stage, you have to fill it with the blood of the enemy dragon, and then that will get it to its next stage. And then from there, we'll say it's an ego item because that'll be the next campaign, and then it can start leveling with you. Okay.
Okay.
Stirring.
Yeah, slumbering, stirring.
Potion of fire breathing and a potion of greater healing is what it'll become next.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
This item
That's
costs
How much?
150 gold.
actually a pretty good price.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Echo kind of nods his head and hands over a leaf to him.
He looks at the leaf and he looks back at you saying, I'm sorry, but this is not money.
He looks visibly upset.
DM, you
Oh.
should take money die. I'm sorry, but this is not money.
But yeah, no. Instead of that, he's then gonna try and give him a cluster of the small amethysts that were from his body as well.
Table. And he looks at you and he says, now I have to clean that up.
Can I cast Prestidigitation to help him out?
Yeah, you do so, and it begins to clean it, and he says, thank you, Donovan. Mr. Echo, I forgot. This item actually costs 250 gold.
What?
If
That's
you
what it
would,
is.
What?
Can I make an insight check to see if he's ripping me off because I just got dust on his table?
He's ripping you off because you just got dust on this table. There's no insight check needed.
But for that, I'm gonna hand him 1 copper piece as a down payment.
He says,
Mm.
very well, Master Echo. And he takes the single copper piece and he instantly locks it away in the vault.
And then I'm gonna pull another. I'm just gonna max it all. Come on.
What do you mean?
I want another raffle.
Oh, you're gonna go all 3? You're gonna use all. Okay, so you spend 3.
Yeah.
So you hand over 3 gold.
Yep.
Yep. So you hand over 3 gold, and then he picks up the box, and you take 3 lottery tickets. The first one is 28. Second one is 6. Third one is 55. All right, starting with the first one. You get offered, the item called Crown of... Hold on. I don't own this item, so I have to look it up.
I don't either.
Yeah, Crown of the Forest is one of those items that's a part of a niche book.
It's Neverwinter.
We can always add it to... There's always a homebrew version you can add.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, absolutely.
Crown of the
give
Forest.
him a crown of storms.
While wearing this crown, a character automatically fails any intelligence check made to see through an illusion. An illusion that is touched still has its true nature revealed. However, a character wearing a crown has a strong sense that the illusion is real, that they might not know which is the sense which they believe. If this crown is closely examined by a character who succeeds on a DC 20 intelligence save, or use it to detect magic, they learn the nature of the item.
This is just car. I'm just wearing that doesn't help me.
This isn't. Yeah, so this would be used for you to use against someone else. Maybe give a gift to a king, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a pass on that. I don't see that being useful at all.
Okay. Second one was 6. It's page 1. You get offered the Alchemy Jug Orange. I also don't own this item.
Ooh. I quite like the item.
All right.
Ivyn has a variant
All
of
right.
it.
Alchemy Jug Orange. This ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid that weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds key. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterwards, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid can be produced is based off the liquid you name. Once the jug produces a liquid, it cannot produce a different one until the next dawn.
Echo is gonna ask if he can test it.
The man says no, but he does have a list of liquids that can be created by it: soy sauce, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil.
The only reason I ask is because I wanted someone to test the wine and the honey to see the quality, so I could probably sell it off later. But it's fine. Anyway, I'm not gonna pass on that one because it doesn't seem that useful. I'm getting all the dookie items.
All right, you pass on the Alchemy Jug Orange. And lastly, number 55. 1 second. Oh, wrong page. Come on, there we go.
Please be something good.
You get offered the Cloak of Displacement.
Oh my god, it's so good! It's so fucking good!
Oh,
Buy it
fuck,
instantly.
yes.
Give me that instantly. Give me instantly.
It
fucking know what
costs
is.
250 gold as a rare.
I don't care. Give it to me. You know what? No, what? I'm gonna be nice. 50 gold on that bitch as a down payment.
He sees your excitement, and looking at the ground, seeing the dust, he says, "Oh, my bad."
No, it
Turning
got
ar-
cleared up. It got...
turning
I cleaned
around,
it up.
he sees something. He looks at potatoes. Actually, he doesn't even hide it. He looks straight at potatoes. You see this little sack of potatoes right here? He looks right at that little sack of potatoes, and then he turns back and says, "Right, that's my bad. This item costs 400."
He's gonna start. His like normal like kind of purple color turns to red, and then goes back to purple again, clearly showing he's pissed off, but he doesn't show it. And he then hands him 10 silver pieces. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do 1 gold because it's just easier for me to track.
Okay. You hand over 1 gold as a down payment, and he says, "Thank you, and please come in to pay the rest very, very soon." And he takes the 1 gold piece.
That's such a good item. Wait, so question: do we get to use these now, or do we
No.
get to use them later?
No, they're locked in his vault.
Later one.
Yeah.
They are
Until you
all-
pay the full price, you don't get the item.
Okay.
Can I sell my chainmail again?
Yeah, because he doesn't need it because I gave him plate.
Yeah, you can...
Wait, so I got my broom,
Yes.
and no one else got their stuff.
No one else got
Yeah.
anything. No,
Okay.
Donovan got something too. Donovan got something too.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I got my broom, I'm ready.
question down. Can he take it out now?
No, he told you until you pay the full payment, the item stays locked up.
Oh god, why, man? Why do we gotta pay double the price? It's so dumb. I could have
The dust, man, the dust.
Yeah, but man, it's not my fault. Oh man, I'm getting.
You should have been like, nah, I don't really want it now.
should
And then maybe you would have.
have played the
I'm
game a
getting
little better. Should have played the game a little bit better.
I've got, brother. I have a +0 to my charisma.
So how do you want to do that with the chainmail?
Just take back the gold you spent on it, 75.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. With that, Ivyn, would you like to? Is there anything you want to buy that's regular items since you don't have a VIP pass to get special stuff?
No.
All right.
Actually, maybe like a couple more vials, I guess.
That would be the provision store. So yeah, not here.
Yeah, that's
Who did I borrow the plate from again? I think it was Echo.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Actually, how much money do you have? Question. Okay,
But I will give you a down payment of 100 gold.
make it enough so I can buy the cloak of displacement. You get yourself a deal.
I don't have a 400 gold on my person.
No, I mean
You
like the difference between. So I've got 260 at the moment. So you would put the difference between it.
I got a 172.
Yeah, I think that's enough, isn't it? Am I doing math correct? You said how much? 400?
450. So he does not have enough now.
You still need 20 more.
Yeah.
And a little bit of upset face, and he's kind of gonna ask around. Has anyone can spare change? He's gonna fucking like.
I'm
take
so
you-
broke.
The
Yeah.
way you've acted towards this fine orcish gentleman is just so disappointing. You know, you could have done far better.
Oh, I did forgot to mention. I do have a longbow I can sell because it came with my equipment.
Longbow. I think they're 10. So 8 gold pieces.
Longbow is 50.
Oh, is it 50? Hold on.
Oh, yeah, 50.
So 40
Yeah,
gold
yeah.
pieces. 40 gold pieces.
Yes, I can buy it.
If Tharn,
Okay, so
if Tharn hands over all
Yeah.
of his gold.
I mean that's 20 less I have to pay.
Yeah.
So that's 100.
It's really
Yeah,
helpful, though.
150 gold pieces that I give him.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
I give him the money for the cloak.
He looks at you and he says, "Very well." And he leans, and he hands it over to you, taking the rest of the gold, the item becoming yours.
Hog, I'm now broke, boys. I got 2 silver pieces to my name, but it's worth it. I mean,
Of
it's
22
I
gold
have
pieces,
nothing
man.
to my name.
But
Can we
to be
go
fair-
now? We still need to deal
Yeah.
with a rampaging possessed woman.
Oh,
who's
yeah, I
going
forgot
for
about
a public
That's a
tour.
problem
I
of
forgot
mine.
about that?
Fuck's sakes.
All right.
No, the cloak of displacement is going to be so incredibly helpful.
You ring the area, deciding to head. Do you want to go to the provision store still, or are you guys just leaving just outright?
We're broke.
How much would you ask for a potion of healing?
Provision store does not have potions of healing. That you were told that the person who sells potions of healing is actually Lily upon.
Oh yeah,
Hill.
that's true. Sorry.
What
She
do
is-
they sell at a provision store?
Adventurer's gear, shit like that. You know, your vials. You're looking for like glass vials, bottles, anything like adventurer's gear. Gambling sets, shit like that.
I mean, we'd let Ivyn go to the provision store.
Yeah,
no?
I mean they can definitely like start heading off, and Ivan will be very quick.
Yeah, because he's a fast little kitty
Yeah.
cat.
He is very fast.
A
He can
Tabaxi.
double his movement speed in it.
Tabaxi.
All right.
As they
As
as they exit the store, but as they exit the blacksmith, Donovan will pass Echo the charm. So once they're outside, away from the blacksmith.
All right.
As big as Ivyn.
All right. There we go. As the rest of you all split apart, Ivyn saying he needs to make a quick run to the provision store while he'll meet the rest of you at the edge of town to just wait for him there. And Ivyn, you make a mad dash for the provision store, finally coming upon it upon the dirt road as you rush up the stairs to the doorway. And what do?
Opens the door as quickly as possible, tries to scan for the vials, and go grab like 10, 15, or 20, so depending on the price of them.
Yeah, you run in, and I think running up, you almost stumble into a dwarven man wearing some strange gauntlet who kind of just gives you a weird side eye as you dash around, and finally the man behind
Oh, it's all gone black.
the man behind the table begins to finally speak. Ah, laddie, what you looking for? Welcome to Barthen's Provisions. I am Sir Barthen. What can I get you today?
I can't see the inside of the provision shop.
You can't.
It just suddenly went black.
Just reload your owlbear.
Ah, balance. One second, give me a sec. But yeah, no, he would be still like looking around, before he meekly speaks. So, do you do any vials for potions?
Ah, vials. Regular glass will do you fine, or do you need something a little stronger?
Glass for now.
Ah, very well, very well. Let me go check the back. And he walks over to a back door, opens it. You can see into the back little storage room a little bit. As he walks in, and he disappears behind it, and you hear some shuffling and sounds of clattering and clanging. And finally you start to hear glass tapping against each other. And he walks out holding a nice bag of very pristine-looking vials. And he walks over to see various sizes and shapes: medium-sized, small vials, and large vials. He says, "Here you are. For a small vial, it is only 5 silver. For a medium vial, it is 1 gold, and for a large one, it is 2. I have roughly 30 of each."
I will do 6 more vials. Yeah, we'll do 6 of all of them actually.
Very well. And he grabs 6 of each, puts it into a separate bag for you, ties that bag up nice, and he puts it on the counter, and he puts his hand out for the gold.
And he will very carefully, like as he looks around at other people, he kind of like shelters his coin pouch and takes one at a time, placing it down on the countertop until he reaches 18. Not 18. Isn't it 18? No.
So for 6, it
It's
would be 12.
15. Because it's 6, 6,
Yeah,
3.
12, 6. That's, yeah, 18. Yeah, okay.
So it's 15. No.
No. Because
the large
yes,
one's double,
6 of them
isn't
are
it?
12. Yeah, 6 of them are 2. So that's 12 plus
I hate
6,
maths
which
so
is
much.
18, and then
Yes.
the last ones are 5 silver each, which
So
is
21.
so 21. Correct.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He will see that it's 18. He reruns the math in his head, and then he places another.
Yeah, Ivan, each gold you put down, you feel the hair on your fur stick up on end. Something feels
Ooh.
wrong. It's almost like there's a tugging at the back of your mind to stop. What are you doing, spending your gold, you idiot? And each piece, it feels wrong, but you keep doing it because you know you need them one after another, until finally you fork over the last one, and it feels like you want to vomit, like you want to retch up everything inside you and get it out, because it just is so disgusting that you're paying for this rather than just taking it for yourself. Because after all, who does this belong to but you? Everything in this whole provision store should belong to you. And then finally the screaming quiets. The greedy voices simmer down. Gonna hand it over? You realize, looking down, that your hand is now covering the pile of gold, refusing to let it go.
He will contemplate, and how much gold can I keep within my hand?
Currently,
How much gold can I?
Currently, you're holding the whole pile. You're able to keep everything underneath your hand and stop him from getting it. He's not a very big fellow. He's a dwarf. You do notice he's a
No.
dwarf. And
Yeah, no. If I were to pick up this gold, how much gold would I be able to pick up?
at once, you could grab the whole pile. It's not a very big pile.
Oh.
It's only a few.
I
A gold
forgot
coin.
how, like,
Yeah,
what-
gold coin's not very big.
I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. But
Quarter looks like think that, but coin,
Mm.
but like a
oh
gold
no, I
coin.
don't. I only know about the British pound, and
How big
I
is
could
that?
probably fit 21 in my
Yeah.
but
So
I
yeah,
got
like
big
yeah. So you get what I mean. Like like the
Yeah.
standard country's coin currencies.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
He's scared out of his mind. I assume that he still remembers this part, right? He still remembers.
It was your own voice. It was your own
Is the-
voice in your head.
Is this door open?
The back door or the front door? The front
This
door, yeah.
door.
The front door is still currently open. You left it open. You didn't really shut it behind you. You were in a rush.
He's gonna dash out of with the golden hand.
So you don't even grab the vials?
No, he takes the vials.
Oh, so you
And he takes
okay? Oh, you begin to run. Hey, where do you think you're going, Vickelroy? And as you just about reach the room, the dwarf kind of cracks his neck and he slowly turns to you, stomping, and you then hear the sound of the metal boots he's wearing as a high-pitched frequency begins to ring out throughout the entire room, especially affecting your sensitive little your knees. You grab at your tiny little furry ears and you scream in pain as the dwarven footsteps get closer. Dush, 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 as you feel the giant metal gauntlet that you had seen on this dwarven fellow before grab onto your shoulder, the noise becoming even louder and more ear-piercing as it rings throughout the room into your ears. You scream out and you take 3 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
You kind of cough up a little bit of blood, and the noise then slowly begins to stop as the dwarf walks over and picks up the bag of gold, leaving the bag of vials in front of you, and then slowly walking back over to the owner of the shop, Barthen, putting the pile of gold down, and then turning to him saying, "What do you want me to do with him, boss?" And Barthen looks at him and says, "Back! We'll make sure he knows he's not welcome here. Now take your belongings and go, you little rat." As you see
And he doesn't have to be told twice.
Yeah,
He fucking books it.
you grab the bag of vials in front of you and you make a mad dash outside. All right. And you continue running, sprinting, until you finally reach your allies at the very edge of the Miner's Trail. Everyone is down here. For everyone, all the rest of the players, you all see Ivyn running, sprinting up to you, sweat covering his fur, looking rather frightened. The stink and smell of vomit profusely coming off of him, as none of you have still showered. And Ivyn finally reaches the group, drops into a sweat, exhausted, catching his breath. Ivyn, what do you say to them all?
Not a lot. He actually doesn't say anything. He lets he shows the vials that he's got and sort of gestures onwards as he's trying to catch his breath and hope that they go with his
Yeah, fucking
Oh,
Ivyn
shit.
just he holds up the bag of vials, points to the bag of vials, just kind of points forward onto the trail, and you begin to see him kind of just walking like everything's okay. Do. And then all of you look at him kind of confused. Does anyone say anything? Does anyone do anything?
I question what happened. I'm like, hey, what happened in there? Are you good?
Can I make an
You would-
insight check?
Your ears are bleeding a little bit, or
it's bleeding, yeah.
Yeah, Echo, make an insight check at advantage.
I mean, he is fucking piss poor deception, so I would say you probably succeeded
I've also
anyway.
got a +8 with advantage. Well, I got
If you got
two
plus
fives. I got
No.
2 5s. That's
If
fucking
you got
hilarious.
a +8, you got a passive of 18, no?
Oh yeah, I got a passive.
You'll
Yeah,
be able
just,
to just
just use your
tell
passive.
anyway.
Yeah. You can tell
Okay,
that
right.
something definitely happened to Ivyn. He's definitely freaked out. He's like beyond scared.
He's sort of scratching the back of his neck, not making eye contact, not even with Garrak at this point, as he slowly mumbles under his breath. Can we just continue?
that's fine. If that's what you want to do. Just know we're here for you.
Okay.
Echo kind of kind of crosses his arms a little bit, and he thinks for a moment to himself, but he doesn't say anything back.
All right. And you guys begin to make your way down the Miners' Trail heading to Umbridge Hill. After about 2 hours of walking, you finally appear upon the area. You see the ascending hill in the distance. As you get closer and closer, you also see something at the door of the windmill, a large creature that is obscured by stone walls of an older, destroyed building that used to sit adjacent of the windmill. You can't quite make out what the creature is, but you can hear the sound of scratching of nails against the wooden door and the screams for help coming from Lily inside. Help! Help! There's a beast! A beast! Please! I need help!
How far away is it?
Every square is 5 feet.
Can I shoot my long?
You cannot see the creature well enough to attack it currently.
If I move up, can I longbow it?
There's like a building around it. You're gonna have to get much closer.
I thought that was a fence. I thought that was a fence.
Me too. I also thought that.
No,
was a fence.
see, there is a fence, but you see like the stone. There's stone walls.
Pillars. Yep. They're like, yeah. Alright, well, Donovan's not gonna waste time. He's gonna move up with Echo, I'm assuming.
Same as Thorn.
Yeah, you all begin to make your way up the hill, climbing up of it, and you finally begin to see the creature at hand, getting closer and closer. You see through the gaps of the broken stone walls a giant skeletal creature, large claws, bony wings, and a wicked tail. You see gray, decaying hair around its neck like a mane.
Question. Can I stealth to get advantage on it or whatever?
You could roll stealth if you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah.
Booga roll. When you do booga.
While
Booga,
he's doing that,
booga.
can I attempt to distract it?
That is a 19.
All right, Echo, you successfully stealth.
Word. And then I run over. Hold on, wait. Brain thing. Where the fuck was I? I don't remember. Whatever. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I mean, we're not in combat yet, so.
Wait, hold on. Like this. Yeah. Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and stay there.
Cool.
All right, as for the rest of you, what are you all doing? Tharn, you're following with Echo?
I'll get closer to the walls. But yeah, I followed Echo to like here.
As for
Let's see.
Donovan, you're saying you're following behind Echo too?
Yes, but once he sees it, he's going to try to distract it by calling out to it.
Ooh.
All
Does
right.
he do that once everyone gets into position, or does he?
I
do
pull
that-
my broom out and I go up.
All right. How high are you going?
Just about like maybe like 10 feet. I just want to see. I just want to scan the area.
All right.
Is it like hilly? It's like, how big is the hill? Like, is it like a big hill or is it just like a bunch of small hills?
Each line designates a 5-foot increase.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
We're 10
So
feet
I go up
above.
20 feet. I go up 20 feet.
All right, so you go up 20 feet. All right, rather than 10 feet, you go up 20 feet. Like I have a little.
Am I able to snipe this monster from here?
1 second. God damn it! Let me just adjust his.
I'm waiting for her.
Because I imagine I'm on the hill now, so I've got a high advantage point.
Oh wait, never mind though. Yeah, we have. To count by
You
feet.
could your attack with snow. So see, the stone walls go up about 10 feet high. These gaps. You see how you can see gaps between it? Those
I'd
are all
have
stone
to-
walls.
So I have to go like.
Literally, to attack the creature, you're gonna either have to get where like you have to.
There's an opening here.
Hold on, let's see like this.
Right here, I'd assume.
Yeah, you would have to be like here aiming in or like here aiming in. This like where you are, where you're currently at. You're directly there's a wall between you and him.
Yeah, but there's this opening here, and I could shoot it through.
That's
here,
not
right?
the wall. No. This. No,
You have
that's a
walls.
fence. These are walls.
I can't. It's blocked in black. I can't.
Yeah, fence isn't obscuring anything.
Oh.
The fence isn't obscuring
Oh,
anything.
okay.
The wall is obscuring him.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm completely dumb. Can I come up here then?
Yes, that would be direct line of
Okay.
sight with him.
I'm
Correct.
so confused.
There you go. Now,
Now
now you can make an attack. There is a fence, but there's also a wall.
God damn it.
There's
Alright,
bulb. Yeah, so now you get
God.
it.
I
Now you
don't
get it.
know. Oh god. Okay.
That's 90
so
feet away.
I get
from you
advantage.
two.
Are on equal ground to him.
I'm
The you are sneaking. There's literally only a 5-foot gap here for you to shoot between. It's a very, very thin gap. So it's a hard shot. So while you are sneaking, you'll still get your sneak attack damage.
I have sharpshooter, so.
Okay, you have sharpshooter? Okay, then that's fair. That would then yes, I can argue then you can argue yes, advantage.
He's ranger, not rogue, right?
Ranger.
Ranger gets
correct.
sneak attack?
He's ranger now, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Rangers do get sneak attack. No, certain subclasses of ranger get sneak attack damage, but I don't believe his does. Oh, he doesn't even have a subclass yet.
Yeah, we're all
I-
out too.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it because I don't have it.
Yeah. So
But
just
I
regular
have
damage.
sharpshooter.
Yeah. So go ahead and yes, your attack will be at advantage then.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna roll. That's okay. That's 16. I gotta do another one because I accidentally did 2. I think. And I 2. Yeah, so 16, and then that is +7. So that probably hits.
All right, 1 second.
23.
Bless
Hey,
you.
calm down.
All right, 1 second.
He's dying.
All good. Probably get some water as well.
Yes.
Get some lemsip.
Lemsip.
Bring some lemon juice.
I hit my dab pen. So
Oh, right, fair. That also
Um,
works.
So yeah, I got a 23.
yeah, 1 second. I don't know why. Are you serious? This usually it always gives me the stab block of the creature. Okay, I'm gonna have to open up.
You
the
know what I
menu.
find funny though?
Hold on.
I've got the AC of a tank, but I'm a backliner now.
Do you still have the AC?
Yeah, I've got 20 AC.
Well, his AC
Yeah.
did go down because he did lose.
I lost a magic item.
Yeah, he lost.
And you're,
Alright. All right.
but you're wearing a shield, but you're using your bow, so your 2 AC doesn't count at this moment.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Anywho,
So that does hit. However, you see your arrow as it lands in the bone. All it does is simply alert the creature that you are there. As he stops clawing at the door and slowly begins to turn around.
Okay, so technically it hit him, right?
You did hit him.
I did normal damage and I do 2 fire damage as well.
He takes
It's-
no damage, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Well-
you did piercing
Oh.
damage.
Also, I have my longbow effect, where if I hit a creature with a longbow, its speed is reduced by 10.
All right.
Ah, so-
Oh,
That I will
that's-
say.
says-
I'll say
and it
that's
says
fine.
if hit.
That's slowly turns around. He stops clawing at the door of the windmill. The voice inside stops screaming for help and then begins to sound confused. What? Hello? Is someone there? Has someone come to help? As the manticore turns around and Tharn, this is when you realize what it is. Looking through the cracks of the broken wall, you see the creature. You've seen them in the mountains before. They usually live up high and secluded. That is a manticore, but no regular manticore. It seems to radiate the same corrupted magic that the orcs all emitted. The manticore, in an instant, jumps on top of the walls, looking at all of you, seeing each and every one, even the 2 farthest in the back, Garrak and Ivyn. It lets out a mighty, mighty roar, echoing throughout the entire valley. And in an instant, Garrak, you see the magic beneath your feet. The broom is suddenly gone as you begin to take a free fall, falling 20 feet Make an
Damn.
acrobatics
Is
check.
is the broom still okay, or is just the magic?
Yeah, it just got canceled.
Like-
Yeah, it just the magic was nullified.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So the broom falls to your
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
Make an
shit.
acrobatics.
It's an
The
AMP.
irony is quite
And
I
some
don't know
magic
what my
pulse.
acrobatics even is. Let me check.
Land on the shield.
Oh shit.
jump
it's
mid-air
flat.
or cancel the 4 damage.
Uh-oh, it's flat.
It took no damage from a long.
I got a
bow.
5.
It is safe to say
You
it's immune.
land face
Mhm.
first. You splat into the ground, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
It's only 6.
All right, and you were prone, of course.
Was that just because my concentration was like? Do I know that? Can I tell
The
that
r-
like if
you-
that was just
you-
my concentration?
No, you can tell the roar of the manticore nullified all of the magic in the valley in an instant.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Is
say-
that a
I try to use. I
I'm
try to use a
assuming-
cantrip to see if it works.
Yeah, you use
I
a
try to use,
cantrip.
like, light or
oh,
something.
yeah, it instantly works. No problem. It was just the roar did it in an instant. It was just whatever.
Oh,
it is.
okay, so it's not a persistent effect.
It was an
Gotcha.
anti-magic pulse.
I
Exactly.
tell this to.
Like an E EMP.
I tell this.
He tells this.
I tell Ivyn this.
Yeah, so you look up from your fucking tumble that you just took, and what do you say to him?
I'm like, Ivyn, I think magic stopped working.
I think Ivan probably like recognized that immediately.
Ivan, you just kind of nod your head in response, and then the manticore
Yeah.
begins to
Ooh.
speak.
What's it speaking?
Who are you all? Did Discord pick that up or no? Hold on.
Yeah,
Yes,
it picked it up.
Ah.
Thorn will shout. How many feet is that? Well, never mind. Thorn will shout towards the manticore. Greetings, mighty beast. My name is Tharn Ironclad, and these are my companions. Might I ask what you are doing here?
Beast.
Based on what?
He turns his head, looking at the door, the woman inside. You can hear her trembling voice. No, please, don't. Donovan, you fire an eldritch blast, and it hits the creature, and it looks at you, and it takes no damage.
I'm getting real fucking tired of you bastards eating my magic.
He doesn't
Hey,
eat it.
fucking-
It hits him, and nothing happens. It just disperses.
I'm being affected by my magic.
Echo is just gonna start just charging up to this fucking thing now. Yeah, it doesn't care. He's just charging up.
I get up and start closing the distance as well.
And as soon as you all begin to get close, about as the second you all honestly reach the fence line, you all begin to. Ivan, I assume you don't charge, right? Are you're still?
I mean, if they're getting way closer than that, then yeah, he does get a bit closer. If they were staying back here, he wouldn't. But yeah, he
I
kind
let
of
him
needs.
know that he can hide behind the rocks, like if you.
Yeah, he's.
Alright.
That's what he's kind of beelining for.
And about the time everyone, because you don't all make it there. I'll say Garrak,
can I
you're probably
do-
there. Donovan, you're probably there. Tharn, you're probably about there.
Yeah, that works. That
He
works.
then
Can I
he opens his mouth and lets out a mighty word. Stop! And in an instant, all of you are frozen, locked in place.
I do want to point out. I put myself outside the fence for now.
Okay, outside the fence, where? Right here.
I put myself like.
Just-
Whoa, that's weird.
Just choose a box.
Don't try to
Yeah,
do it at the
I
same
put
time.
myself there. Yeah.
Right there. Right, Donovan there. Tharn there. Garrak there. Ivan there. Okay. He then commands you all to stop, and like children listening to a parent, you instantly stop, locked in place. And he looks to all three of you, and he says, "I recognize the magic of
of master. For that, I will give leniency. So, answer these riddles 3, and you all can go free.
Motherfucker, you a manticore, not a fucking.
Fail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is he
Single
rhyming now?
riddle.
Hold on. Did you mean to do that?
And murder will be the only gift I shall give.
I asked him if he's meaning. Do you mean to keep rhyming? Is that like?
It was an accident.
you
Fuck
should-
off. Okay?
You should write a
Fuck off.
song.
It was an
He
accident.
went to fucking poetry school.
It was just an accident.
I loved it though. I loved it.
Yeah,
fucking love
no,
your
I
voice.
think it definitely should be
Yeah.
canon that this guy went to poetry school.
So yes, he says this. So yeah, he says, answer these riddles 3, and you shall go free. But get a single riddle wrong, and death is the only gift that will be given.
Are we locked into this? Is it like
We're
Wait,
fro-
My day's been shit so far, so might as well.
And with that, we will be ending today's session now.
oh
A little bit early than normal, I know, but this is what I was talking about, how I'm going to end the episode sometimes where I feel like it's a fitting moment, like nice cliffhangers and such. That way the series lasts a nice little bit more length for YouTube and for you guys all at home as well.
very nice.
So with that, we will be picking up next week's session right here, with all 3 of you having to answer the Manticore's riddles or face punishment.
By the way, can you do me a favor, Orphan, for the next game? Can you please write them down? Because I do better with riddles when they're written down.
Yeah, for sure. I can get them all written down for you. Don't worry.
Oh,
they're-
yeah, that would be
don't
great.
worry. They're ChatGPT generated riddles. They're already written. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh,
Are they gonna
perfect.
rhyme?
Fuck you. I was an accident.
I feel like it definitely should be that this fucking thing went to a poetry school, because that would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's a
By
Manticore.
the way, Orphan, please do me a favor. Don't use ChatGPT anymore. Use DeepSeek. It's way better.
No, because ChatGPT is better for text-generated stuff. DeepSeek is better for technical stuff. And besides that, it's Chinese.
No, it's the other way around actually. ChatGPT is better for like math stuff and like data.
Okay.
And all that.
Regardless,
Well,
it doesn't matter. I use ChatGPT because I've used ChatGPT because I've got a membership for it. That's just what I use. So
I mean, so do
That's
I.
fair.
I use both. for
Yeah,
different
so
things.
just gonna use. I just use ChatGPT, so it doesn't matter. A lot of the shit you guys have heard so far is ChatGPT generated, so it's all good.
Very nice.
So
Besides that, don't we just usually end at this point?
we end at
But
6.
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
So
this is
yeah, about now anyway. It's like 30, 40
Orphan.
minutes, but
Orphan. Every DM's worst nightmare is the question: did we level up? I'm joking.
oh, of
obviously.
course not. No, you definitely did not level
No.
up.
I'm joking, obviously.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. So so
I shall
I
compete in Meme
persuaded a
level.
man.
that being the case, everybody, please say goodbye to all the lovely viewers at home before we do our pros and cons for the people that are watching live.
Take care.
See you.
Have a good
See you again
one.
next week as well.
And as always, make sure to tune in for my other my other weekly series. On Fridays, we have Whispers from the Abyss from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Saturdays, we have Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Sundays, we have Whispers from the Abyss again, but a different group of people from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last but certainly not least, on Mondays, we have the game I Play Standard Time. If you want to catch the stuff like pros and cons and the other after tidbits, you'll have to tune in to the live streams rather than checking out the recordings. That being the case, I wish all of you adventurers well and safe keepings on all of your adventures. Have a wonderful time, and I will see y'all next time. All right, the recording is done. Now, time for pros and cons, starting with Donovan Willows as Echo. Do you want to get going?
I was gonna ask. I do want to go. So
Okay, Echo, go ahead. Good. Start us off, Echo.
Cool. Pros. I got my cloak of displacement. No, just kidding. I like the idea with the whole like changing my subclass and my class and all that, and that was pretty cool the way it was done. I thought this session, there's not much to say really about this session because it was mostly window shopping, but I did like the raffle idea. I thought that was a unique shop way rather than just going ooga booga, I'm gonna buy shit and I want this exact item.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Downside, I wish there was a little bit less of the of the shop stuff, but it is what it is. So
maybe I can limit the tickets rather than 3. Maybe rather than 4, maybe we only do 2 tickets per player. I feel like maybe 2 items isn't like enough to offer you, because this is I'm literally going from the D&D Beyond item list and going between common and uncommon items after I make a D20 roll. So I don't want to stay here taking forever to item after item, but at the same time, I do want to give a nice choice list to you all for you guys to get some stuff.
I have an alternative idea you could potentially do to just streamline things a little, which is instead of naming them one by one and then the descriptions, name the 3 items first in case we know the item. You can then list it off and it streamlines it and makes it a bit faster.
Perfect. Definitely. Okay, I can do that easily. All right.
Like if I had got like a dagger or something, it would have been like meh. But I got a broom of flying. I was like, oh yeah, I actually want to know what that is.
For example, didn't know what the alchemist jug was, right? But I immediately knew what Cloak of Displacement was and Dragon Vessel, and I'm like, holy shit, those are good items. So I already knew them, so you didn't need to explain them really.
Gotcha.
But the alchemy jug I would have liked an explanation, so it would have been a bit faster.
Gotcha. All right, perfect. I will keep that in mind.
Cool.
All right. I also do the explanations usually for the viewers at home too, obviously, that everyone watching. But obviously,
I was thinking it was mostly for.
But obviously, yeah, I don't do in-depth explanations anyway, so it might just be better to show the item description on stream. Maybe I can just show it on the recording, just so people can read it at home if they want to read it themselves. That probably would be a good option to do. I'll probably just start doing that.
Anyway, I'm off.
All right,
Take
Echo,
care.
have a wonderful time. Say goodbye to the stream.
Good luck. Goodbye.
Bye, Echo.
All right. See ya.
With that being the case, Donovan, we will now go to you. Pros and cons.
So it was a bit of a toss-up for me. Pros being, I did enjoy the shopping. I love the raffle system. I think 4 items is a perfect amount due to the randomness of the items. Thankfully, I got really good items, basically for all of the items I got, but I'm fine with having about 4 items plus the first ticket being free. Like every day is good.
Oh, how much you have paid and how much you have left. I'm not keeping track of that. Plain and simple.
Okay.
Plain and simple. I
couldn't find the backpack thing. Of balloons.
Backpack of balloons. It's a core item. Oh, you might not have access to it. You might have to. Someone might have to add it to their stuff via homebrew, and then you'll be able to get it.
Okay.
Hold on. Backpack of balloons.
A balloon pack. No, is it that? Yeah, a balloon pack.
Yeah, that's it. Balloon pack.
It's just on the general.
Yeah,
wiki.
weird. That's weird.
Oh yeah, Princess of the Apocalypse. I don't have that book.
Yeah, you can always just get. You can always just add it as a. Just write it in yourself. Write it in as a.
Yeah,
as
just do it as a
custom item. Yeah, custom item makes it easy too. All right, but yeah, make sure you all keep track of how much you have to spend and all that shit. Like I said, I'm not keeping track of it. Sorry, but I got fucking 4 campaigns I'm in. As I have enough notes I have to take on a daily basis as is to have to also keep track of goddamn down payments on shit.
That's fine.
So make notepads and write that shit down. Thank you for the love of God. Anything else, Donovan?
I don't know. Like I said, this episode was a bit of a toss-up. I wasn't expecting that curveball you sent me in the beginning, but I'm eager to see Donovan's reaction to him realizing you want special. It was never you. So that's gonna be an interesting arc to watch play out.
And I also don't know if I made this. I feel like obviously not everyone knows this. Only Ivyn knows this in character, but I obviously did tell this to everybody because it's in the video and it's spoken to everybody. The creature that Ivyn saw was Zariel. And Zariel was in his mind. Zariel is in Gwendolyn, which means your celestial patron is Zariel. She used to be an angel, which means technically speaking, she is okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure that was clear to you out of character because yes. So what happened is you slept with of some unknown reason. You don't know why. Obviously, you don't even really know this because you don't even know Zariel has anything to do with this. But out of character, there is a mystery there.
Yeah.
That's
So,
essentially
like
what I was saying. I was just saying that, like, oh, I knew she was possessed because of, books and shit I've read, but I didn't know who or what or anything that she was possessed by.
Yeah, Ivyn actually saw her because he casted a spell.
exactly.
He casted a spell on her, used his magic on her, and that allowed Zariel to attempt to take his mind. But then Abathor stepped in and said, "No, this one belongs to me," and then shooed her away essentially.
Did you give Red?
Which is why Gwendolyn then fled. That's why she then ran away because of that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good it was Ivyn because I was about to use my celestial healing on her, which may have just fucked me out of a character. So
Oh no,
yeah.
no!
You
If
should have
anything,
been fine because that's your patron.
yeah, if anything, that would have you would have just found out sooner. Like you would have gotten better info on who your patron is because that would have helped you find that out.
Because Ivyn just keeps getting royally fucked.
The only reason Ivyn got attacked was because Ivyn doesn't worship her, while you technically do. You don't even know it though.
Yeah, but I was about to say that's a huge technicality, but yeah.
If someone did it, would they have died?
What was that?
If someone else used a spell on them, would they have died?
No, they would have been cursed by Zariel.
Or unless they had a patron like me.
Correct. Yes, Garrak was the other person who would have also had the ability to fend it off because their god would have stepped in.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Yes, they would have
been. Doesn't have magic.
They would have been cursed by. Yes, they would have been cursed by Zariel. They would have gotten the curse of Zariel, which is a Baldur's Gate thing.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know what it does though, and I'm not gonna look it up because I don't like metagame.
Hell yeah! But awesome. So that's it for you, Donovan. Anything else?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, if I had to say any cons, it would probably be. I honestly don't know. I guess the smallest con would be me having to play a character who's not like, oh, you've hit me, let me hit you back. But my character's version of hitting you back in this is literally murder towards every civilian. So
yeah, if that Eldritch, I will tell you, if that would have hit Raven, that would have killed her, homie. That would have.
That's why I said
1 HP.
Yeah,
one.
The 2014 Legacy one has 1 HP.
Oh.
Yeah, but the biggest shock, and that's also why Donovan and I was actually shocked when you said she caught it, because eating it's one thing, yeah, whatever, you're clearly possessed. Catching a beam of pure force that basically moves at light speed is ridiculous.
Hey, your so obviously out of character, your god now your patron now controls her. She essentially is the avatar for Zariel currently. So that means that Zariel is starting to take influence on the land. And because of that, Zariel was able to instantly identify her magic because you use Zariel's magic since she's your patron. And then was able to grab that magic and feast upon it to make herself stronger.
Got it. So no more Eldritch Blast.
And no more sleeping with people.
Oh, I'm sleeping with everybody.
See,
of all the people that shouldn't
it's
sleep
gonna
with
be
people, it
so
would be,
funny when you create an army of Zariel avatars. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna spread.
Yeah, that's it for me.
But moving on from you, thank you so much, Donovan. I hope you have a wonderful session. And Garrak, we now have to go to you. Pros and cons, as always at the end of my sessions. What do you think?
I didn't really have any cons. It was mostly just I mean the only con really I had was the fact that like it just went a little slow. But
that's shopping episodes for you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? So there wasn't really any cons, but the pros that there's a lot of backstory that just makes it really interesting. Like the fact that like I didn't even know the name of his god. I still don't technically know the name of his god, but it's still cool to know that there's further details going. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I hope
Like
you.
it's like a behind the scenes.
I hope you enjoyed the inclusion of the fist relative. I figured that would be fun.
Yes, dude, that was amazing.
Awesome.
That was so cool.
That's
My thing is like I'm ready to see how that gets further played out.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Further down the line.
Oh,
But yeah,
yes.
other than
I
that,
think that way, and I do want to say for both the live viewers and for everyone here, it's pretty obvious that the only person so far who doesn't really have a giant story part yet is Tharn. Tharn, my buddy. I promise you, not this area, but the last starting quest that you guys have seen so far, the last one you have to complete before you guys are given more quests, the Nomengrad, there lies your inclusion and involvement in the story. Okay, I want you to
Thanks.
be looking forward to that. So I'm very sorry. I didn't
Well, it is difficult to include a mountain
exactly, and
tribe
the
person
person
into the story.
and the perfect place to do it is a fucking mountain area, which Nomengrad is literally is in the mountains. So it's that's why I did that as the place to include for you. The dwarven excavation, I didn't have any story stuff for anybody. The only reason it became story stuff for Ivyn is because goddamn improv, and I wanted to do something fun.
well, also it just the whole it played out exactly like that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
It worked out so good.
My story stuff would have been way later into this campaign, maybe even in the second
I know.
act of it.
But still,
But
oh
then-
no! It would definitely would never be in the second. I'm going to include everybody. You will. This is.
Okay.
I want this to be like Vox Machina. Essentially, you all have fun plot
Oh.
lines. You all have your own stories going at the same time, all leading up to the conclusion of each one of your arcs by the third act. So each are all going to wrap up around the same time. Everyone will have their moments, obviously, where they shine more. You know, you got a lot more spotlight today than some of the previous days. Tharn will get more spotlight within the Nomengrad than other, so it all is based off scenarios and situations. So yes, definitely, but no one will be left out of some story stuff for that long. Definitely not till the end. This is like I said, this first act, I'm hoping will take a year, and at the current pace here, so I'm not gonna make you wait that fucking long for inclusion and story. That'd be fucking crazy. So yeah, but anyway,
Not to be
Ivyn,
arrogant, but
moving.
I feel like.
Oh, go ahead, Donovan.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead,
I
Donovan.
was gonna say not to be arrogant, but I feel like me sleeping with Gwendolyn gave you like a huge alley oop to increase.
Yeah, really though. Like
Definitely also did for yourself as well, Donovan. You've definitely progressed your own story along with your actions as well, because now you are closer to realizing who your patron is and the fact that while they are celestial, they are not good.
Well, that's gonna be interesting
Oh
in
yeah.
the way I have this story planned out in my head. But
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Ivyn. I didn't mean to take your time.
Headcanon and canon is always different.
Hell yeah. But Ivyn, yes. Now on to you. Pros and cons of today's session. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm really happy with seeing how everyone's story is coming along. I enjoyed that everyone's getting inclusion. Obviously, I know Fawn's going to get his later down the line. I'm excited to see what's being cooked up there. I hope that obviously the wait's worth it. And I think everyone's mentioned it was just the shopping. I didn't know if there was a way of streamlining it whilst having the audience know what the items do and making sure everyone's becoming.
Definitely an easy one would just be to get the items description visible on stream so people can see it.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll probably do that, and also if we have the shopping be more like out of character, where it's just more of like yes or no, and then once all of the items have been sorted out, then it can be.
For sure, that could be an option too.
Yeah, it was just something to like experiment with, see how it works, see the recession with it. But yeah, no, overall very good. Probably one of my most favorite, just because of how everything's coming together and how you're integrating the stories to make sure that it's not like everyone's own unique path. There's a mix and blend.
I'm glad you're enjoying the greedy stuff that I'm including for your character with
I know.
Abathur and everything.
I love that.
I was
It's
really
great.
not expecting you to do what you did, to take it and try to run. And I honestly didn't know how to handle it, but I didn't want to rob you of the vials. So I played the provision owner as a little more of a lenient guy who could tell based off of your stench that you were a person down on their luck and probably
He's
were
like, "You're homeless."
desperate. Literally, he smelled your feet and he knew you were fucking like either homeless or fucking poor or something. So that's the only
Yeah.
reason he gave you leniency. I'm not even kidding.
I'm so glad.
So if you would have bathed, I would have taken both.
That's fair. I only did that because I was trying to I was trying to push the boundaries, see what would be accepted, and I was sort of hoping that afterwards he would have been praised for it. Because that's what he's mostly doing it for. He's mostly just saving his own skin.
Oh yeah,
by
yeah,
doing
for yeah. Oh, if you would have succeeded, if it would have been a situation where you could have succeeded because of Vickelroy, him being the guard of that place.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder. The Lion Shield, I would have said, would have been if you would have stole something from there, probably would have been a little easier. But I will definitely say that you will definitely get praise from your god when you do successfully do greedy things for sure.
Oh yeah.
The only reason you didn't get praise was because you failed to do so successfully.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, but that's all for you, Ivan?
Yeah, that's everything from me.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tharn Ironclad. How did you feel about today's session?
I liked it pretty much all around, really. Shopping experience cannot be streamlined. Even if you try to do it meta style or out of character. I've had campaigns where we did it out of character, and even then it always takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I do like the fact of the Manticore, not being hit by anything, piercing or force.
Oh yeah, out of character. I hope you also all understand. This means that if you fail the riddles, this is a death. This is a death. This. If you fail the riddles, this is a death. This is not a fight. This is a death. That is why I made it very clear that all damage so far has done nothing.
Because
immunities. Damn.
I mean, you were
spare the dying on him.
I mean, in my head, I was like, you're shooting an arrow at.
Spare the dying on him. That's funny.
Funny die?
In my head,
yeah,
in my head, I was like, you shot.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Tharn, go ahead.
But in my head, I was like, he shot an arrow at a skeleton. The arrow can, even if you hit, it can legit pass through all of the bones and just nothing.
And then I guess because Donovan did Eldritch Blast, which
is
oh right, yes, sorry, yes, correct. What?
Kill touch.
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
That's not. I was thinking of Toll the Dead. That's my bad. But yeah, so that's So that I'll make this explicitly clear. You fail the riddles. This is a death.
Me having -1 to intelligence is perfect for this.
And I also will say that this is something I've encountered personally. I play characters sometimes who have intelligence of 16, 17, even 18. That means they're very smart. I don't have that intelligence, which means if I'm trying to make an answer from their perspective, it's not really accurate, you know? I don't have 18 intelligence. I got an 8 intelligence real life, which means if none of you can figure out the riddles, you can make intelligence rolls to find the answer out. Yes, but that is only allowed if you cannot genuinely figure out the answer.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I mean, if you've ever played other RPG games that have you fix riddles, I mean, it's not that hard. I hope.
So. Oh yeah. No. I think don't expect these riddles to be crazy hard. No. This is a fucking a starter encounter. These riddles aren't going to be crazy. They will be. They will all be corrupted themed though, obviously, because
I have rivers and I have mountains. Yet none of them are have height. Like it's a map.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. It would be like easy.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you're gonna get.
Now,
cool.
I need to add...
Here, hold on. I've got the riddle. Hold on. I'll read you. I'll give you all a taste of the first riddle. I'll read the first one for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 24. Oh, he didn't say it.
1 second.
Everything is 4.
I have to open up the page.
I got a bit preemptive there.
Is that the answer? What the 24?
Yeah, yeah, the
No.
answer.
Everything is 4.
Everything is 4.
1 second, I gotta open up the file. Can't find it. Come on. What the fuck? Where is it? Is it?
Too many ChatGPT prompts.
Yeah, I've got so many. Okay, here we go. All right, okay, there we go. Twisted in shadow, yet once pure as light, I feasted on virtues, devoured them in blight. My venom's whispers corrode hearts of gold. In silence I thrive, leaving truth cold. Seek within what was stolen, not found, to break my spell, what must be unbound.
I have an idea of what it could be, but I won't say it.
Yeah, for now, everyone, I will leave you on that. I will even copy and paste it. If any of you fuckers use the internet to find it, however, I will be pissed.
That's the danger of putting it.
No, I'm kidding.
I trust no one will do such, however. I
I
trust
want to look at
no one.
Next session, it starts like, bam, that's the answer.
That's why I'm also only giving you the first one. Not even gonna lie.
You get one chance.
Not even gonna lie. That's why I'm only giving you the
But-
first one.
That's fair. I do need to ask this, and I'm not trying to be greedy or anything like that. I know I have a tendency to joke about, like, encounter, are the scales balanced, and will we get, like, an instant reward, like a level up or something, if we pull this off?
Oh yeah, this encounter is a level up. Okay, so the way Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak works is every starting encounter is a level up until you hit level 3, and then after that, it's every 2 quests you complete is a level up. That's how Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak works.
So after this one, it will no longer be a level up, or after we do the last one, it will no longer be a level up?
Because you're currently level 2, so after this, you become level 3, and then after that, every 2 quests you complete is a level. So that
okay.
third one, you have to complete that third one, and then another quest, and then you level up again. That is until you hit level 6. At level 6, you stop leveling up until you kill the BBEG of the campaign of this campaign.
Yeah. I do have some questions I need to ask you offline, but
That's fine.
other than that, so that quest we did for the dwarves or the minor excavators and thieves, that didn't count as a quest.
That was a quest. Yes, you completed it. Y'all got a level up for that.
No. Not warning them going into the woods.
Oh no, the whole thing altogether was a quest. Yeah, the orcs,
okay.
the orcs and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was all one big.
What would have
quest,
if you would have left and then gone back to Phandalin, you would have gotten a level up. But if you would have gone back to do their quest later, orcs wouldn't show up. So you wouldn't have you would have lost the option for that orc encounter.
Well, seeing as we all got fucking stomped out, I would have enjoyed losing that option.
Exactly. Oh, for sure. That's
You're gonna
definitely
get your ass beaten. You're gonna like it.
for sure.
No. You sound like my patron. I don't want to talk about this.
I can definitely what I can do, or I could just also, if you want, I could just take your current image, Tharn, and I could just make a translucent version that's like that's like a blue. That way, whenever you do your Echo Knight thing, you have 2 tokens on the map to show where both of you are.
Oh, that's also fine.
Okay. Yeah, because otherwise I'm connected. You're right next to each other.
Yeah, true. I know, but it also represents the way I look now. Holding a halberd and.
Oh, I could also just crop the front version and then just make it translucent too. So I can just do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you just want that image, that's fine. I can do that.
I just wanted to say my internet's gone, so I'm on my phone. So I'm probably gonna leave just a little bit earlier.
That's fine. We're about to get done anyway. Tharn, last
I'm looking forward to the next session.
Awesome.
Looking forward to riddle me this and riddle me that.
Oh, I also completely forgot to say, I don't know if anyone knows, but we're up to 926 subs, guys. We're over 900.
Ooh.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Your subathon is nearly ending.
Yeah, yeah.
Or subathon.
Well, I'm gonna double down and go to, well, not double down. It's technically it's 2,000, but I'm gonna 10 times down and go to 10K. But yeah, regardless of that, yeah, it's supposedly supposed to end soon,
Nice.
but I'm not gonna actually. But yeah.
Congratulations so far.
And also, I would like to say thank you to all the donators, because I'm not gonna lie, I want to take the moment to be honest with everyone. I'm not trying to lie to my audience or anyone who donates. Donovan, I want to tell this specifically to you. I was gonna mention this. The $50 you donated, I found out YouTube has this system called YouTube Promotions. I took $40 of the money you donated, and I created 2 ads for my D&D series. One for this series, Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak, and one for my Fate of the World series. And those two $20 promotions alone have increased my subs to what we are now at, and they will keep going till the end of this month. It is $1 a day, not even, for the promotions, and this is how much success the promotions have shown. So Donovan, I want to say personally to you, thank you. I do not think this level of success would have happened if it was not for your donation.
Nice.
You're making me blush.
So
No.
thank you so much. And I also wanted to be transparent and honest with you, because you're the donator, where your money went, and to all my viewers at home, my audience, that I understand that my success is not just because of some random spike of luck in the algorithm, but I did indeed spend some cash to get there. But I would like to say I spent $40, $20 ads, and this level of success is insane. I looked up the average. Apparently on $1,000 ad, 85 subscribers a day is the average. I spent $40,
Wow.
and I'm doubling that a day.
Well, you said it was a YouTube, like it was YouTube's own algorithm, though,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's up. Like, I looked up the average numbers of a YouTube promotion. $1,000
Oh.
promotion only usually garners 85 subs a day. I have nearly doubled that every day, which means with my $40, I am out exceeding the expected average by a lot, which means that not only are people liking what they're seeing, they're liking it so much that they're subscribing way more than the average ad usually gets, which means that not only is it because I'm promoting, that it is actually my indeed content to myself, and also to all of you, because that means people really enjoy seeing your content. Because like I said, episode 1 of this series has the most subscribers of both of the ads. My other my other ad has 200 subscribers. This one has 320.
Gang shit.
Which is better.
Damn, holy shit.
That's
So-
nice.
So you beautiful peoples are what people are here for my channel for. So I wanted to make sure you all knew that. Not only Donovan, that you knew your money is what got me here, but also all of y'all's person bastards. With that, we have reached the end of today's session. I want to thank all of you for donating. Thank you guys so much. Corrupted Falcon, Alpha, Seth, Alex, Lee, King, all of you beautiful, beautiful bastards for donating. And I will be bluntly honest. The next $20 I get in donations, I'm putting up another ad. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to take that 20 and I'm putting up another ad. I can't currently do it because I used pretty much all of the other money I was donated for food. But the second I get $20 more, I'm putting up a third ad, and we are going to keep rocking, baby. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see all of you beautiful adventurers at home another day, and I can't wait to host for all of you wonderful players as well. So I will see all of y'all later. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.